might be a mountain too far for TMG to climb. Yeah.
All right, so moving to then Blair, people. All right, so Blair, you need to tell me, D2D has turned out to be that one team which actually ends up giving a darn good fight. You know, you want to see them take out their guns, go around hunting people from wherever they can find the opportunity to. What do you have to say about the gameplay, man?
If you talk about, it's my old team, it's my ex-team, and in Hell they have a pretty good, one of the best in-game leaders in the team, right, in the country right now. So I don't want to sound biased, but on paper, just because Pras sitting next to me casting and he's not actually leading the team, I think they will be the favorites going to this matchup, but it will be close because even despite the fact that they don't have Prashant calling for them, TMG do have some very experienced, very raw skill players as well. So it could be anyone's game, to be honest.
All right. Well, that was so then, Blair, people. Thank you for your words here. They will definitely ensure that the viewers who are viewing this entire thing and this stream on Twitch, they know exactly what they're watching. And let me remind you what you're watching. You're watching the ESL India Premiership Challenger 2. This is the final for CSGO. We have India's currently in this tournament, two of the best teams battling it out. Let me repeat the names. They're TMG and D2D, DARE2DREAM. Now, we've seen their matches. We've seen every single thing. All we're going to do is wait for them to set up, which they're doing right now as we speak. So it's time for me to also tell you what else is happening. If you're cosplaying today as a Dota 2 character or a CSGO character, you stand a very, very, very good chance to end up winning this cosplay competition we have and end up going to ESL 1 Genting Malaysia. And also apart from that, we have a Just Dance Championship with prizes to be won. All you gotta do is head on to where my hand is going, like that side, that far side, not really far. And then you'll end up dancing there. You qualify, you get a dance on the main stage along with a platoon of people who will do that same thing along with you and end up winning prizes. It's that simple. Well, it's not simple for these two people because I'm talking about a cumulative prize pool money of 9 lakh rupees. Trust me, this deserves your attention. And if you're at home watching this on Twitch, then leave that. Rather stream it on your phone while you're on your way here because it's fun watching this on the screen. We have a couple of videos. We have a small break coming up in some time. But before we go on to the break, I need to get somebody from the crowd to show me which team their allegiance lies with. You've been watching pretty intently. Come. The force beckons you. Arr. Okay, tell me your name.
Dhanush.
Louder.
Dhanush.
Okay, so Dhanush, I'm presuming you've seen these two teams play before, and there's no doubt about it that you yourself are a player.
No. I'm not a player.
Okay, but you like watching CS.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know any of these teams, like have you followed the game?
Yes, I follow the TMG playing against Entity, clinching them. I've seen TMG clinching Entity Gold. The #1 team in the India, they clinched them so bad that their faces were so sad.
Well, that's a fact. Yes, I love you too, Cosplay Medic. A general reminder to all the cosplayers, if you have glitches in your costume, go to this guy. He literally, when I say literally, patch you up. But coming back to CS. Okay, so what draws you to the game, man?
The suspense, the affection for the game, that interest, the players take that much interest, the hard work. I like to watch them win this game.
Considering if you're playing this game for 6 to 8 hours every day, and then people are sponsoring you and giving you salaries to play this, I need to say, esports has come a long way to make it this kind of a platform. And let me remind you, the finalists from here go to Delhi Comic Con, ESL 1 Premiership Masters. And I should tell you, gentlemen, you should start playing. With that zeal, one day you're going to make it to some crazy pro team. And let me tell you, this is the captain of the TMG team. You should go meet him, say hi to him. Prashant, you should wave to this guy. Fan, doesn't play but still follows your team. All right, so people, I think we are just going to start off with the game pretty much right about 2-3 minutes. We'll be taking a short break. My casters, once again, Prashant and Sudhen Blair are ready. They're gearing up for the match. Prashant, Sudhen, you want to speak to the viewers on the stream also? You can go ahead if you're on mic.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just waiting for the teams to get ready.
I'm saying if you want to speak to the viewers on the Twitch stream, you can go ahead.
Okay.
It's over to you.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think this is going to be a really interesting battle because, not just because we have something on the line, emotionally speaking, because we're both have history with these two teams, right?
All right, so here's the thing. It's my ex-team.
Yeah.
Your
the team you founded. You're a founder of that team.
I founded this team. You're the actual in-game leader of the coach, the
I still
mentor.
think it'll hurt you more if DDD loses because you have a lot more.
You know what? Let's have a bet.
Yeah.
Let's have a bet. TMG wins. I'll buy you a beer.
That works. And same way, the other way, right? Like, but actually, you should sweeten the deal for me a bit because I mean, D2D are the favorites here. And we both agree on that.
I'll take you out drinking.
Okay.
That sounds wrong, but I'll take you out drinking.
Yeah, that's right.
Something's wrong with the audio by the looks of it, but hopefully things should be sorted out. We're waiting on the lobby to take place, the map detail lobby for both the teams. It's DARE2DREAM. This is Team G. Let's talk about both the teams here. So I'm going to go with DARE2DREAM, right?
Yeah.
So XMXB lineup, we got Hellranger, we got a full line. We got Hellranger, we got Spawn, we got Blackhawk. We got Blackhawk. Antidote, one of the youngest players in the team.
Yeah.
And we, of course, have Kavish, who's standing in for Buster. I don't think they've really found a fifth player, but he's been definitely on point as well. And he's actually looking pretty on point as well. The thing is, it's a stand-in, but they're looking very solid. They kind of struggle a bit against elements, but I really think that they might actually be able to.
But that's the norm with the lineup. They actually do a lot better against established teams
than against unknown teams. And there's a famous 14-round curse, so to speak. They're hit 14 rounds, and then they just pretty much shit the bed.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we don't know what to do now, and somehow they allow teams in, right?
Yeah.
That's D2D for you. They are the favorites right now because Entity Gold got knocked out by your team. Blitz have got knocked out as well. They're a pretty solid team, a top 5 team, despite some ups and downs here and there. Let's talk about TMG. I mean, it's your team. Let's go ahead.
Well, the thing about TMG is that all I've been doing, right, since, well, figuring out this lineup, right, I'm talking about the core 4 of Moon, Haku, AKS, and Marshall, is that we were not really trying to do strats, dry runs, all that. That comes later. We were just focusing on the fundamental, which is positive chemistry, good teamwork, good trade game, calm communication, and just play on the fly off that. Obviously, with that, there's a lot of dependency on me as an IGL as the on-the-fly component of that. But I still believe because they have such great firepower and the fundamentals are so strong, that can take you a long way in India, and that's why they're sitting here at the grand final.
And also, let's talk a little bit about a couple of young players in the team. Well, young at least in game. Moon's a very young player. Haku, compared to a little older, is like 25, 26 years of age, but he's at the same time comparatively kind of new to the scene. He's not a really old school player like, let's say, AKS, you, or even quite a lot of other players, right? These are two guys who've always struggled whatever teams they played with because of nerves.
Yeah.
They've always felt, they used to question themselves a lot whenever something went wrong. They'd be like, oh man, I suck, I'm going to quit playing this game, whatnot.
Yeah.
What do you think's really helped them to really show what they can do? I've seen them blossom in this team. They're really showing what they can do. And they're like beating teams which, well, at least on paper, have no right beating. And they're beating them convincingly, very convincingly. So what do you think you, as an in-game leader, have changed in the lineup or the way the structure works that's made them perform the best, show the best side and play in a very comfortable environment?
Well, the main thing is we talked about, like I said, keeping it calm, no blame game, no toxicity. That gives them a calm space of mind to just focus on the game. Second thing is I kept talking about don't respect the opponents as much. Don't put them on a pedestal. I think Moon and Haku used to look at Ace and DNM, and they used to look at the Brutality guys and be like, oh my God, we can't beat them. Yeah, but I'm just like, who the hell are these guys? What have they achieved? Right? I honestly, I'm very blatant.
They've won a few lands.
Yeah, but like, the way where I come from, right? I can be very blatant. I have that luxury to be that blatant. And I'm like, well, I don't need to share a server with these guys. These guys are beneath me. And that's why I talk to these guys. I inbuilt that personality. It's not real. It's just it's a false sense of confidence, but you need that sometimes, especially for young players.
But also, while talking to TMG earlier, like whenever they're going to be, when they went to play Entity Gold, for example, they were like, we're actually going to be losing this game 0-2.
Yeah.
And every game they go to play, they go in thinking we're going to lose. And for some weird reason, they wind up winning 2-0.
Yeah.
So is that like, I was speaking to Ox about it, and I think I coined it the positive negative mentality.
Yeah.
Where they go in with no expectations. They're
No
like,
pressure.
you know what, no pressure. We owe no one anything.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to win either.
Yeah.
So even if they're down 14-1,
It doesn't affect them.
they don't, to put it bluntly, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And they just go for it.
Yeah.
And do you think the mentality works? Is it a healthy state of mind?
Well, it's a healthy state of mind for a bit. For this stage of TMG, it is because we're not putting in the hours, right? We're not putting in the dry run. When you put in the hours, you can't have that mentality because
Sure.
then when things don't go, when
All
you
those
practice,
hours go down the drain.
that's when the
Yeah.
emotions come in, the toxicity comes in. So as long as you're not putting in hours, it's working on the basics, and that's getting you this far. There is no pressure.
True.
Yeah.
So we do have the map vetoes about to go live here. Let's talk about the maps a bit. So the 7 maps will of course be, for those of you who don't know, it's going to be Dust 2, it's going to be Mirage. For those of you in Counter-Strike, it's Dust 2, Mirage, Cobblestone, Overpass, Cache, Train, and Nuke.
Yeah.
And before we go live with the map veto, what are your thoughts on how the veto is going to be like?
Well, this is going to be a very interesting video because both these teams have slightly unconventional map pool strengths, I would say. You know, unlike all the other top teams in India, it's always Mirage,
Cache,
and then Cache,
or a Cobblestone.
or Cobblestone, right? D2D has tried their luck with Cobblestone. They're an average team on it, but they struggle on it up and down,
A
like
lot,
we saw
yeah.
against Elements, right? D2D is another team that's very good on Train. They're semi-decent, I believe. One of the best maps in the history was Cache, right?
And off late they've lost a bit, so they've kind of switched over to Mirage.
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing. Your team hates playing Mirage, or rather you hate playing Mirage.
Yeah, I hate playing
But
Mirage.
you've upset 2 pretty big teams on Mirage. It's pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, the thing is, again, if you're upsetting teams on the best teams in India on their best map by just playing strong fundamentals, it makes you question how good are they actually in Mirage.
true.
Maybe I say I hate Mirage because the idea I have of how to play Mirage to be good on it, maybe that's not their benchmark.
all right, so we do have the teams ready to get on stage. So, take it away.
Yeah, sure. We're ready, Blair. Thank you for the detailed breakdown of what's going to happen for the viewers. All right, people. Once again, let me take this opportunity to welcome you at the ESL India Premiership Challenger 2. Now my teams are ready, they're set, and it's going to be match time. So let me take this opportunity to invite on stage TMG people. Can you please come on stage? The team goes to my left. You can see faces which may take the prize money home today if they win. So TMG, are we all set, people?
Yeah, we're kind of set.
Kind of set.
So we came here with the same attitude we came yesterday. Not giving a shit how it goes. Just play your game 1 round at a time. That's it.
All right, play your game 1 hour at a time. That's how it goes. Fair enough, people. So let's call on stage their opponents. Can we have on stage D2D, Dare to Dream, people? And as the name Hellranger sounds suspect, well, this guy can battle electricity. Trust me. He comes back with a bang. All right, so now you're in the finals. This is it. There is no turning back from here. You have to win. How does it feel with the pressure?
Well, as I said, we are already here to win, so there's no pressure. We expected a different opponent, but we got a different one, so that's good.
All right, you heard the man. Well, these are my 2 teams, D2D and TMG, people. So I would have hands and head on to their battle stations, people. This is war time. There are going to be lots of shots fired from both ends. Going to be frag grenades, there are going to be concussions, there's going to be smoke, and there's going to be death. Oh, well, it's characters. It's still virtual reality, I'll give that. And to all my Twitch viewers, this is the time you should actually come down here. If you can make it, do so. Let me tell you again, this is the ESL India Premiership Challenger 2 Finals for CSGO happening. Brought to you by Nodwin Gaming, Asus ROG, HyperX, and our streaming and broadcasting partners, Twitch. I'm going to hand it over to our casters, Prashant and Sudhan. Over to you, gentlemen.
Thank you for that. So we got both the teams on stage. D2D looking pretty chill. They seem pretty confident. And TMG, as usual, they seem to not give a single shit. I like the mentality. It's like, you know what, I don't care. Because you see many other teams, like the top teams. Here's the thing with Entity Gold and Entity Blue and all brutality and even overcome to a certain degree, right? They have so much of expectations put on them by themselves that when things don't go their way, when things aren't working out, when they start struggling against a lesser team,
Yeah.
they kind of need the Heimlich maneuver. They start choking really bad. They start tilting off the face of the
exactly,
planet.
yeah.
And we saw that against Entity Gold. Like the second you started mounting the comeback in Mirage, it was like they were playing like a very different team. They were playing not like the Entity Gold that we're used to seeing, which is, I mean, these are experienced guys. They need to have that mental strength to handle these scenarios.
I mean, the reality is this, right? When we're talking about this scene, a lot of people here who are probably tuning in for the first time and watching Counter-Strike, they think Counter-Strike is all about pointing your gun and having the better aim and killing people, right? And to a certain degree, that's true. But once you're playing...
I mean, it is an FPS game.
Yeah, once you're playing in tournaments, though, I think aim, especially on LAN, is just 10-20% of the game. The majority of the game is mentality. Mentality is a big part. Teamwork, strategies, communication, right? And that's where I think the top teams have not really evolved much. You know, individually they might have evolved, but as a team, you look at the entities, the Butatis, all of them have just evolved as individuals, never as a team. And that means there's always that...
And do you agree with this theory of mine that you have all these old school players who've been playing for a long time, who have the old mentality, they haven't evolved, and then you see these new players coming in. Do you think that that negative vibe, the negative mentality really affects the newer players?
Yeah, for sure. I think any new player, right, who will struggle with nerves, right, who will put these players on the pedestal, etc. When he gets an opportunity to play with these guys and then constantly gets berated for small mistakes instead of constructive criticism, he's never going to be... And I think teams like DDD and TMG are the exception. I think Hell gets a lot of credit as well for building players up the right way.
For having a more positive mentality.
Yeah.
So here we go. DDD banning Nuke, that's surprising.
Yeah.
I thought that ban does too.
Yeah, most likely I thought so as well.
So TMG's ban, give a call.
Cobble.
Promo ban.
For sure.
Even though DDD kind of was shaky on Cobble yesterday.
Well, we have, like, I don't think TMG has anything on Cobble, so they just don't even want to take the chance.
Cash or Mirage?
I think it's going to be Train.
DDD going to pick Train?
I think they're going to pick Train.
Just throw in a curveball, try to catch you off guard.
I mean...
DDD off guard? Sorry, TMG off guard.
TMG did get 11 rounds on Entity Gold online on Train, right? But I think DDD has played it a lot more. They probably have set executes on Train, so it might be the pick by them.
So still got a minute to make up their mind, D2D, Train. But here's the thing, their best map is Mirage.
Yeah.
But seeing how TMG have upset, they're going to go with Mirage.
Oh, wow.
They're going to play their strengths.
And it might be a similar V2 as before, because TMG is most likely going to pick
Dust 2.
Dust 2.
It's going to be Mirage and Dust 2 again.
Yeah, and if it's
the third map is going to be Cash, was probably the random map.
Yeah.
Because if it goes to Train,
Overpass.
You guys like Overpass.
We do like Overpass, but Overpass is one of the few maps where we have really good set executes on. But I don't want them to go to the third map if they do, because I have a feeling that we've not played Overpass in so long. They'll try to do set executes, they'll flash each other, they'll melt off each other and stuff like that.
Do you think that D2D have made the same mistake that both Blitz Gaming and Entity Gold have? They've let Mirage and us two through. Because all of them are like, yeah, we can take these guys on these maps. Doesn't matter, we can still take them on these maps. It's that, screw you, we're better than you in this map mentality. Do you think they made a mistake here?
No, I don't think so, because see, they've also had 2 Mirage maps now to watch TMG, both the city side and the T side, because in Blitz, TMG showed more of the T side, against Entity, they showed more of their city side, so if knowing Hell, right, who does watch, does do his homework, he'll take something from that, he'll find player tendencies and might try to exploit it. But at the same time, there's a pretty simple formula, right? So TMG is not that unorthodox on the T side of Mirage. I know that D2D likes to play a dynamic city side with pushes and stuff. But the problem is, if TMG is aware of that, if they're aware of the right time of D2D's pushes, and they punish them when D2D try to do a mid push, or they try to do an apartments push. After that, Hell might be in trouble, because after that they'll start playing very static.
The one thing you'll notice with D2D is even in a push in, it's a very tactically thought. It's not like one guy walking in.
It's not. Yeah.
They rarely leave anything to chance.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I hope no one's looking my direction, I'm going to walk in. They never do that. So do you think that could be something which might be a problem for TMG to handle?
Yeah, for sure. That's the one thing TMG needs to be aware of, playing T-side against D2D. D2D is not going to just play standard setups like Blitz or Entity. D2D will take the fight to them at times. And if TMG can't counter that, it's going to be a very big struggle for them on the T side. If they can, then it's going to be massive.
All right, so we do have we do have the map decided. It is going to be Mirage.
Yeah.
It is going to be. Oh dang. That's interesting. It is going to be Mirage. It is going to be Dust 2, and it is of course going to be the final map, which is of course Train. So that's going to be pretty interesting.
Oh, it's Overpass.
Oh, sorry, Overpass.
Yeah.
I'm just stuck with Train in my mind. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but your predictions here. Mirage. Let's talk about the map first. Mirage. How do you think that's going to play out?
I think for sure TMG wants to start on the city side. Start on the city side, win the pistol.
I mean, that is the strength. The city side is the strength.
Then there's a chance TMG can take Mirage. If they start on the T side, I have a feeling that D2D might take it. But I'm not going to bet against TMG on Dust 2. Because Dust 2's in the pool, I think this might go to a third map.
And there's one thing I've noticed about TMG is they do have certain pretty interesting strats on the pistol rounds.
Yeah.
But D2D have, I think, one of the best pistol sides in Indian Counter-Strike.
For sure.
Yeah.
They do. They have the best pistol strategies, but they don't have Haku. And the way that guy's playing right now.
Haku, yeah. Let's talk a bit about Haku, right?
Yeah.
So this is a guy who's always struggled in big games.
Yeah.
He's struggled on LAN. He's always been labeled an onliner, someone who chokes on LAN and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's been a revelation in this tournament.
Hell, by far. I mean, the
He's
guy.
been my MVP for TMG.
Mine as well. I think maybe I would also put Snorlax in the contendership as MVP of tournament so far. I think Haku's definitely was one of the standout, if not the star player against Entity Gold. Against Blitz, he definitely was. You know, Snorlax did the same for across the board for Blitz Gaming to get into the semis. On the other side of the bracket, I would put Antidote as a very good contender. He's been very consistent throughout. So these three guys, I would say, are all making cases. But now, Moon is close behind, but I would say it's going to come down between Haku and Antidote to be the MVP of the tournament, depending on who wins, actually.
The one advantage I feel that both TMG have over D2D would be the fact that, apart from Elite who's playing the sub, they have 4 playmakers. Four massive playmakers.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, D2D, their strength is the fact that they have Hellraiser sitting with them.
Yeah.
The only playmaker they have, in my opinion, is Spawn and Antidote. But Spawn is so inconsistent and prone to making lots of bad mistakes.
Yeah.
While Antidote is a playmaker, but overall, if you look at Blackhawk, if you look at Kavish, these are not guys who are going to go ham like an ox can just explode. Haku can explode. We can have Moon shut down a site single-handedly. I mean, you got Marshall. I mean, Jesus Christ, Marshall, who can just go, who can own a map single-handedly as well.
And that's the thing, right? So far this tournament, we've seen glimpses of what Marshall can do. And now that he's taken temporarily the IGL role, it might restrict him more. But if Marshall decides to show up, and this is the thing about him, he shows up with more pressure and the more important games. I've seen that. I've played him in LANs before. If he shows up, there's nobody on the D2D team that can stop him.
That is the thing. He is the X factor.
Yeah.
And he's not like an ex-Cali who I think I compared these two players very close to each other, pure skill-wise.
Yeah.
The thing with ex-Cali is he's got a very puggish mentality, like a Shroud-esque mentality.
Yeah, for sure.
And even when communicating, he's been known to be very, very quiet.
Yeah.
Not talking much. Marshall, on the other hand, he goes for his plays, he goes for the YOLO plays, and he pulls it off while calling in your stead. Because you're not there calling for them today.
Exactly.
He's going to be the in-game leader. He's going to be calling mid-round.
Yeah.
But one thing I noticed about TMG is, despite you not being there today playing for the team, with Marshall calling and also Ux talking, and also even Moon, even Haku, it's a team which is very open to feedback.
Yes,
and
they are.
listening to each other. It's not like, oh, you'll do what I tell you to do. No, it's a very different thing, a very free-flowing, all-encompassing style.
It's very simple, right? When somebody makes a mistake, for example, I say, Marshall, you shouldn't have pushed Squeaky and Cash. There's no fight back. He's like, yeah, sorry, I won't do it again. All I said is, you shouldn't push Squeaky and Cash on an antique on a second round. Right? He said, not doing it again. That's it. There's no fight back. He's like, oh, I was thinking of doing no defense.
And that's also because of the way you approach him. You don't accuse him.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, you should do that. It's
not on the second round.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense in Sec 9s, right? On the other hand, we have this dictatorship.
Micromanaging.
Micromanagement team that is D2D and Hellranger. This is a guy who tells his team every single move that
he's talking constantly. And everybody else is listening.
And then listen to him. They follow him to the grave. They'll be like, I want you to turn around, show your butt to the enemy, and rush out with a knife out. They would do that. He's instilled that level of micromanaging the team, but at the same time, he's instilled that level of reliance on him.
Yes.
So
And if his reads are off, they struggle.
if its reads are off,
Yeah.
they're not able to like think on their own
Yeah.
and come up with plays like, let's say AKS
Yeah.
is a 2v4. We saw this game yesterday on Mirage
Yeah.
against Blitz where he just is like, all right, I'm going to walk up A,
Yeah.
and it just shreds everyone.
Well, it's simple, right? The end goal, right, for all these teams, is to eventually get to a level, right? Eventually get to a level where they can compete against Asian teams, maybe in 5 years, compete in Europe, right? And if you look at what makes up a good team, and there's lots of different play styles, metas, all that. Well, the core is obviously good structure, good work, but all 5 players have the capacity to think for themselves like an IGL. Like the best teams, like the SK era, the Fnatic era, the NIP era, right? All 5 players in those teams were contributing to the IGL. They could all think for themselves. They were not just listening robots, right?
But then,
So
you then have Navi.
yeah,
Like for years since 1.6, they've been just listening to Zeus and his calls.
Yeah.
And then started taking over purely as a coach.
Yeah.
And they did struggle a bit once the coaching rules came in.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you have Simple, probably the world's best player right now.
yeah.
You have a little bit of leeway.
That's the thing, right? The whole time Navi played under the leadership robotic, what I call robots following a leader, right? They came close, but they never won.
True.
Right? And then when they got Simple and Static out of the picture, they won.
Yep.
I'm not saying there's a direct correlation between that, it's just a one-off case, but in general, there has to be a point in time where you can't have robots. You gotta let them give the freedom to make calls to themselves, have equal respect for your teammates, that they also bring something to the table.
How important is this knife round going to be? We're going live.
I mean, CD is super important in this.
So, well, TMG actually coming on top. Hellranger with a flank, but there are 3 men looking his direction. TMG winning it very convincingly. They're going to be starting on the CD side, aren't
Yeah.
they?
But the thing is, other thing about D2D is, and that's the benefit of having an IGL, is that it's what do you call? That T sides tend to be definitely better, you know.
Yeah.
And D2D tends to be a team, unlike some of the others, they're not heavily reliant on the CD side. They can have very good T halves as well.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going live here with the grand finals. TMG versus D2D for the Challenger Cup number 2. And it's going to be Mirage, the map pick coming in, surprisingly, from D2D. They are taking on TMG on a map that TMG have been upsetting everyone in the country. So this is going to be pretty interesting. TMG, actually D2D going for the for a tactical pause in the beginning of the round.
They're trying to figure out the pistol round. Yeah.
So TMG, interesting buy. Are you a fan of this buy? No kits, no utility, just armors and USPs all around. But then you got AKS, you got Marshall, you got Haku. These guys don't miss with a USP.
I mean, Haku, honestly, I was hearing Hell joke about it, but Hell was basically like, I'm not going to go where Haku's USP is, because this guy has been getting multi-kills with the USP on every pistol round.
You want to avoid him for
I
as
would
long
avoid him,
as possible.
personally.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're going live pistol round. D2D versus TMG, the grand final, the first map. And D2D.
And it's the Raid Boss by coming in on Spawn.
Raid Boss and Spawn, they got a couple of smokes, a nade and a flashbang on Blackhawk and Hellranger. So this is going to be interesting.
Because it's 2 smokes, I feel it's going to be an A hit just because 2 smokes.
They're going to go CD Spawn control with the 1 flash. No, they're not. Yeah, they are. They're going to rush in CD Spawn here. Moon's going to be seeing a lot of action because there's just one guy towards CD Spawn. Very fast play coming out.
And look at TMG's setup.
Moon's got to drop a lot of kills here. His spots a guy, he's just going to fall back. Staying behind Toll Booth, and it's going to be Elite pushing it through the smoke. Moon tapping away, gets punched in. But a trade's coming in left hand center. Spawn with a double kill.
Raid Boss.
The bomb's going to get planted as well. AKS and Haku. No kits, that's a problem. They got to make this retake real quickly.
Spawn needs to be careful here. I mean, yeah, he has got the Tech 9, but he got to be a bit careful because going up against AKS right now.
AKS finds Spawn. Now it's a 2v2. Haku spots out a guy. Tapping away. He's going to go. Doesn't get a kill. Kavish turns around. Finds his head. And Hellranger needs to stay alive. AKS with a Tech 9. Trying to hunt him down in hell. With a beautiful headshot in the end. And D2D win the round. Very a standard execute, but they pulled it off very well. Spawn with a double kill on the Tech 9. That was pretty impressive stuff there.
Honestly, the Raid Boss making the difference there.
And yeah, everyone getting a kill apiece apart from Blackhawk. So I don't know why they took attack pause for that. This was a very simple, very common strat if you ask me. But here we go. TMG, they got some very good pistol players, like I said. So this force buy can still turn things around. They're going to take the fight over in mid. Haku with the 5-7. And AKS...
They're going to be just fast rushing short right now.
AKS waiting for the dig. Oh, what a shot there. But Blackhawk takes him down, finds a double kill.
And that's a lot of money right there for Blackhawk.
But Marshall, now the playmaker, he's in a B bomb that is stacked. They need to check this corner.
Elite needs to do a good job baiting for him.
He just needs to bait. He just needs to bait for as long as possible. Make sure his teammates not spotted out. And Marshall just hiding in the side here and finds one, looking for more. He needs to get his gun to Blackhawk. Blackhawk lurking around. Marshall picks up a double kill. Now it's a 2v2. Staying alive in the side with the armor. Marshall coming in to help his teammate out. Marshall doing a lot of damage here. But Antidote's still alive. He's going to find him. It's all on the moon. 1v2. This is looking rough for him. Spots out Hell. Tries to escape. Antidote rattling out a few bullets. Oh, but the dink onto Moon. This could be still a possible round. And Antidote's going to plant him. Is he? Yes, he will. And Hell waiting passively. And that is going to be the round for D2D. That was looking a little
dicey for a bit.
A little scary for a bit there for D2D.
I think if, who was it? I think it was Haku, right? Haku was a connector. Like, if he didn't get insta-killed by Blackhawk there, that was TMG's round. Yeah.
That could have gone either way. So 2-0 to D2D. TMG with a full eco, and already we can see that these rounds are coming down to the wire.
Yeah, the firepower is on point for both teams right now.
Blackhawk with the MAC-10, knowing that it's going to be a full eco. Just the P250 armor investment on Moon, a nade. Nothing much apart from that. And they're pushing in mid, aggressive. Spawn's waiting, though. He's going to get a first kill to Marshall. Looking for more spots out. Haku finds him as well. Takes a little bit of damage from the USB. Moon, meanwhile, duking it out. Gets a nice shot on Kavish. And he's going to escape as well. But it's a full eco. But quite a bit of damage. Spawn's kind of low. Hellrange is 39 HP as well. So just with the couple of P250s and that USB, they're doing a bit of damage here. And AKS just pushing down into underpass. Late push. This could catch someone off guard. Blackhawk doesn't know this. He doesn't know there are two guys coming in. This could just throw a spanner in the works. Spawn taking a lot of damage as well. And a fly comes in, but Antidote
catches him off guard. That's 3 kills for him this round. Right?
That timing was just off by a second. Hellrange is going to get the last kill. And what looked like could have been an expensive round for D2D, they'll just lose one guy, just one casualty for that round. So 3-0 D2D. The Byron coming out from TMG. No ops, AKS with the...
I'm not a big fan of this buy. I think they should have saved one more round and gone for...
I think it was a mistake, in my opinion, of Moon going for the pistol armor buy.
Yeah.
Because he just has a UMP. And in the first Byron against AKs, you'd like to have an M4, or you want even a glass cannon for that matter.
This is what I mean about the difference that they have with an IGL now. You know, they'll have a proper good execute because Hell has dry runs, probably some sort of thing on Mirage, right? Entity Gold did not have anything other than a standard execute, but Moon's not in a good spot with an arm.
They have a few counter flashes, no counter Molotovs though, and Hell knows this, he knows this, that's why he's just running into the side. Moon still holding, Blackhawk's going to find Elite. Moon just camping in the corner, he's going to get the first kill. Can he get another one? No, Hellrange is going to come out, gets the kill.
Out the flash there.
He should have switched over. AK still alive though, finds a kill on Hellranger. It's a 3v3, bomb not down yet. Molotov's raining in, AK staying alive over in triple, but he is kind of trapped in that corner.
He needs his teammate to come and help him out, City.
He's taking a lot of damage here, and he's trying to stay alive. Marshall is alive as well over in strength, and IKS head punched in by Kavish.
But
now
Spawn
it's 3v2. And Spawn with a beautiful flank. He gets a kill on the Marshall, and the last one left alive is going to be Haku. One flashbang, one M4, but the bomb is down. And
Kavish is hitting some nasty shots right now.
That was nasty, man. 4-0 D2D. TMG struggling a little bit. Some dicey decisions robbing them. The economy management looking a little weird.
The economy management poor. That flash pull out by Moon.
Like, I mean, it was expected that there would be a peak coming out immediately. They would be looking for the trade. So, a couple of small little mistakes, and
in fact, what I would say is that one of the things to do is that Rotator should just instantly be throwing flashes towards Moon. Even if the team flashes Moon, it keeps him alive. You know, that's the crucial bit.
And this is an interesting play. Fast B coming out, and the mid push and Spawn with the P90. Oh, he's going to get taken out immediately, though, by Elite. Meanwhile, over the B bombs, and AKS trying to stay alive. Almost gets a kill onto Kavish, and look at Marshall coming with a P50. Won't get the kill, but Elite does reply back. Now it's a 3v3. A lot of damage being taken here, and Haku with a Deagle will have his face punched in by Blackhawk. And Moon's coming in. Meanwhile, Haku Blackhawk's low.
Yeah.
Kavish is low. Hellranger's got a lot of health to work with, but look at Elite running in, no balls. What is that play from Elite just pushing in? Moon as well. Kavish going to get the kill though. Hellranger to get the kill in the end, but that's a lot of damage being dealt out at pretty much a full eco round. Now we have the guns coming out. The big guns, Marshall and Haku with a double op.
Yeah.
And now this is going to be the test for D2D.
I mean, the utility is still low because, hey, they went for a double op this early. But if they get the opening picks with them, if they make the plays with them, and not just play static, for sure, this can work out. But if they play static, it's going to be very, very painful.
Bit aggress, and it's, ooh! Haku misses the shot, he goes for the wall bang. Doesn't land it. Look at Antidote aggressing in, making sure Haku's not able to peek up, but they got a double op there. And that could be a problem. Marshall, they haven't smoked off Cave. If they did, Marshall could probably concentrate towards short. So that's a problem here. AK's alone in B. That's very scary. And they're wrapping through mid. They have completely given up mid, have TMG. And AK is going to need a lot of backup real quick. He's got to fall back into the site. Hellranger propping the flashbangs for his teammates. And he's going to be lurking here over
It looks like they're going for an interesting strat. They're going for a whorehouse strat.
What is the play? I don't get it. What is the play? Antidote coming in. Gets the shot on Haku. Nasty shot there.
Entry.
And AKS waiting. He's trapped. Finds one. Needs to get more here. But he's getting shot by Spawn. Almost gets a kill, but gets taken down. And Elite coming in with the kill onto Kavish. Now with a 3v2. But Elite's low. Spawn's internally bleeding. And Marshall needs to go for the plays. He's in market with the AWP. But he's expecting a flank. This is so smart from him. Reading it right. Hell's going to fall. Marshall looking for more. And he spots the guy out. But a double scope. Gets another one. Now it's a 1v1 Spawn. 5 HP versus Marshall.
Spawn is
Marshall
so
doesn't
low.
know this. And Spawn, he's got the AK. And if Marshall misses the shot, that's the round. And he knows Spawn is somewhere. He's just lurking
I
somewhere.
think Spawn's playing this perfectly.
Oh, he misses the shot. And Spawn. Jesus Christ, 5 HP. And I don't think Ux knew how much he damaged him there.
No, and I think Spawn played that really well because he knew that he uses the bomb as bait.
As bait, yeah.
That's really well played by him.
Most players in the Indian scene would probably try and get the bomb down at that juncture, giving the CT an opportunity to creep up onto him. And Spawn, we've been criticizing him a lot for a lot of mistakes, but that was very well played indeed. And TMG...
And I think Marshall also played that poorly because he got 2 kills from there, right? That information has been fed to Spawn. He should probably change his spot.
Haku with the deagle, and it's going to escape without taking much damage. And they have spotted out Marshall pushing underpass, so that's going to be scary. AKS with the deagle. He's feeling lucky. Antidote's waiting for... Oh! The 1D on
nasty.
Antidote. AKS. They might be making mistakes, but the shots are on point.
I don't think Marshall needs to push this.
Spawn waiting patiently, and Marshall, he will survive with 45 HP. But that shot on Antidote was massive. And D2D are gearing up for this B play. And look at Marshall, he's still aggressing towards B apps. He's still aggressing towards B apartments. And he can actually catch someone off guard if they decide to fall back to B, but they won't. And he knows it's going to be an A play, and that means they can have the rotation already in place. The 3 guys waiting in A. This guy pushed up top mid, and that is, of course, AKS. And AKS spots him out. He's going to take a fight. He gets another one. AKS just going absolutely freaking nuts right now. It's a 3v5. They have the op on AKS as well. Hellranger coming out, taking the fight. They have 40 seconds though, but they need to make a play. Haku with another 1D. What is happening? These deagles are just decimating D2D. Hellranger, he's so low as well. Marshall another 1D. What is going on? Last man Kavish, he's got to find one, but Marshall to finish it off. And TMG.
Playing a very, very random
What was that?
I think D2D made the mistake of giving them way too much map control. They're playing back of T-spawn throughout, you know? And there's one guy roaming mid by himself, and AKS though. He's like, I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
It's like they played against Blitz Gaming yesterday, and they're like, hey, you know what? If they can do it, so can we. So 6-1 D2D. The money's not that great because quite a few of those rounds came down to the wire, 1v1s, 1v2s. So this is a very good opportunity for TMG to try and break their money. Because that eco win, with 4 guys staying alive, that's huge. That's a lot of money in the bank there.
And this is an interesting, see, I like what Hell's doing here. You know, he did an A execute fake, and is now falling back. And it might just leave Haku all by himself, you know, but they need to execute soon. If they wait too long, TMG will figure it out. The smokes will disappear.
I think they're going for a double. They're going for a double fake at the same site.
That is, this is some next level.
That's a
IGL
next level
calling
thing
right
which
now.
you rarely see in Indian Counter-Strike.
Even I would fall for this.
He's going for a double fake on the same side. That is so smart. He got spawned as well.
And look at that, Marshall's rotated. It just leaves 2 guys a day now.
So this is brilliant. This is what is this, a triple fake?
Yeah, it is.
An A fake, a B fake, now an A fake again, and they're going to be going B. Oh no, the bomb's making its way to A. The bomb's actually rotated all the way back to A. Blackhawk's going to get the first kill onto Haku in the B bomb side. AKS is there. Where's the Moon? His way. Oh, what a shot by Hellranger. What was that inhuman reaction
And Marshall
from the
through the
man?
smoke takes out Heldo. And another kill by Marshall.
And
AKS
AKS
with
to
a
pick up
3K.
spawn. That is huge. Huge for Marshall and AKS there.
That was individual play. Because I think D2D had the better execution on that round.
That was very well thought out,
Yeah.
but Marshall, I mean, just Marshall things right there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to break D2D's economy. They don't have the money to go for a buy here. They lost 2 rounds in a row, so they can go for a few pistols here and there. Maybe a smoke, maybe a couple of flashbangs, and try and get the bomb down at the very least. No, they're actually going to be having very sparse weaponry, and it's a fast B play here.
And there's only 1 guy there.
But it is, oh no, they're charging under the connector. Haku's creating their Marshall, will make his escape. He's going to fall back, Molotov tossed in, but they're still going to hunt him down. Haku's there to save the day though. And Kavish and Spawn are stuck between a rock and a very, very nasty place. TMG.
They have the C4, but
No, TMG well on the way to getting round number 3 here. And AKS, here's the thing, right? Some of the younger players, when they know that their opponent is on the eco, they probably go for the fight. And AKS, like he spots the guy, he's like, yeah, I'm not taking the fight, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you the gun. And Kavish, they're trapped here. They're completely trapped. They still have a
surrounded.
minute. Haku's waiting. And yeah, they're in a very rough spot. And AKS still holding over B apartments. They don't know what to do. They need to make a play, obviously. They don't want to die after the timer runs out. They don't want to save this round because obviously they want to get the lost money bonus. So 44 seconds, Kavish and Spawn. Wherever they walk out, it's pretty much...
I think they're going underpass, which is probably not the best. Oh, they're splitting up. Okay.
And AKS making sure they can't do much. Marshall's going to come in. Oh! Misses a shot, but immediate trade by Elite. And Haku will find Kavish. And that's going to be the round. TMG 3 to D2D 6. And the money is looking pretty good right now. Better than Indian economy at the very least. And D2D...
I think that's what happens when you win ecos. And TMG has the knack for winning rounds they really shouldn't be winning.
And D2D, of course, will be able to go for the buy. The Galil on Hell, he's going to be sacrificing. He actually likes playing with the Galil. I've noticed this quite a lot of times. Decent amount of utility. 4 smokes, 3 Molotovs. And they're going to be going mid here. No one over at mid. So here's the thing with TMG, right? They really don't like controlling mid. They only push mid when they know it's an eco or something like that. But this aggression over in Palace, that's going to give them a lot of information. And Hellranger completely blinded. They haven't still crossed over yet. They have a couple of guys over at top mid, smoking off jungle, smoking off the back connector stairs.
Now the question is, are D2D going towards a B play or an A play? I think a B play, they have an advantage in this round. An A play, with the push that TMG's done,
I think
they're going to be tricky.
They're going to be going A. But there's a guy in Palace already, AKS, holding behind the vent, suicide hole I call that. And they have control of it, but AKS is waiting outside. They need to still come into the side here, and Haku waiting for spawn. And TMG have all the map control they need, because even though DTD are almost in the site, they don't know
He
where
needs to be
TMG
careful
are.
here. Elite's being way too open here. He has got no information about where the T's are. He really shouldn't be playing this much in the open. And he gets picked up by Blackhawk. And here goes city spawn control coming in from Blackhawk right now. And that might be a big one.
Oh, Blackhawk with a nasty shot. Now it's a 4v3, and the
Marshall
bomb.
has no idea here. Marshall's going to get picked off as well.
That is brilliant. D2D played that absolutely brilliantly. They were in a rough spot because they didn't know where the CTs were, but they planted the bomb and they had the post plan set up perfectly. Look at the flank coming in from behind though. AKS, he doesn't spot Blackhawk.
The positioning is absolutely perfect. Antidote's going to get the kill, and AKS has no idea where Blackhawk is. He's going to come out, spots an Antidote, does a lot of damage. Blackhawk's waiting around the corner though, and AKS is going to get the kill, looking for more, but there's no time remaining here. The bomb's been ticking away for a long time now, and Antidote taking the fight, and it is going to be the round for D2D. 73, AKS, not a chance in hell. What happened there? What went wrong in that round?
Well, I think it was mainly the lack of information. So Haku's pushed up in apartments, but the other cities are playing so goddamn passively that they have no information. And when you have no information, you don't rotate from Horror House. You don't rotate from those places. You either just rotate from CT or you go for a T-spawn flank, right? And that's what cost them. If you have no information at middle, do not do a late rotate from middle. It's suicide. Yeah.
There would obviously be a guy who might be lurking there. Of course, TMG winning a few rounds back-to-back will be able to buy up again. And this time around, something which you haven't seen much from them, the dual op setup from Haku and Marshall. And D2D, they're gearing up, they have a lot of utility, but they are gearing up for this A bomb site, the smoke execute, but are they going to commit is the question. They have
This
a lot of
time
Molotovs
it
as
looks
well.
like a commit. The Moon made some noise as well.
And that smoke's gonna announce that there is a guy over, and they're gonna be trying to committing in to the site.
Moon's being a bit nervous here.
Marshall gets the first kill. Flashbang comes out of the palace. Moon's still holding the line.
They need to keep throwing nades at the execute.
Nasty shot. He's burning alive. He's burning alive. And Hellranger's gonna get some fresh kebab there in shadow. Moon's taken down. Now it's a 3v4. Advantage to TMG. The bomb's still down. They haven't made their way in using all the Molotovs, but they're out of smokes, and all the smokes they had have dissipated. So this is going to be very hard for D2D to make their way into the site. They need Hellranger, and Hellranger with the op, that's something which you don't see that often. Which you rarely see. I don't know what's with...
He's doing it in this line a lot though. Tim's doing a good job not overcommitting. Marshall just waiting. Now he's overcommitting.
Haku holding the line as well. This is a very... This is tight here, but Spawn's gonna fall. Elite getting the kill. Hell needs to peek out at one point or the other. Hell's gonna get a kill though, and it's gonna be Haku to find him, and that is gonna be the round. TMG winning another one, bringing it back, and D2D's money might be crushed.
Yeah, it's a reset.
It's a nice reset coming with TMG, but 7 rounds on the T side for D2D. I think that they'd be pretty happy with this already.
Yeah, I think so. T-side 7 rounds is massive, especially considering TMG Mirage relies heavily on the city side. One thing I do want to point out though is that the difference between this A execute and the other one, TMG countered by constantly throwing flashes, Molotovs, nades towards the execute. Doesn't matter if it team flashes Moon, doesn't matter if it team flashes the other guy. Keep the T's at bay while the smoke's running out.
Yeah. And it's going to be a B play coming out here, and they have AKS waiting with an M4 of his. AKS can be risky. This angle is risky because if you run out of bullets, if a flash happens, it's going to be quite brutal indeed. And here they come walking out, and AKS finds one. Looking for more, gets a second kill as well. Looking for more, but won't get a third. He will get shut down. But Haku's waiting with the op. Spots out a guy, and they can't escape. Kavish will be naded. The bomb is going to get planted. And Haku, I don't think he should be going for this. Why would he walk in with the P250? That's why he's going to walk in. Gets a nasty shot on Spawn. Kavish is waiting though. And Haku, nasty shots with a P250. Hellranger's all alone. 7 HP, and he's going to get spotted by Haku, and Haku with a triple kill. And although they do lose AKS, that is a round for TMG. 5-7, but D2D get the bomb down. That means they will be able to go for another comfortable buy here.
The bomb planting very crucial there because this will allow them to go for the ops. Allow them to go for the ops now.
And the op on Antidote. Let's see what it's going to bring with this. A lot of utility on everyone. Antidote even able to buy up smoke and a couple of flashbangs as well. So this is an interesting as to what TMG are going to do, because the fact that they're not really getting any mid control.
This is a crucial round because it's a full buy on both ends, and by full buy I mean utility across the board. Oh, Marshall hesitating.
The Molotov going to burn them, and will they be able to smoke it off in time? No, they fail to smoke. I think it was a short smoke, in fact. Yep, they do manage to smoke off short. Double smoke and AKS. Oh, Haku, the aggression. And he misses a crucial shot there.
Yeah.
Antidote could have been dead to rights. And AKS playing towards the ladder room area. And he knows this. He knows that
AKS has to be the big player here because both Haku and Marshall are ops.
Oh, but Kavish finds AKS. That's absolutely massive. And now Haku's got to go big here. He's getting pinched from all directions. He's holding the line. I don't think they spotted him out. He finds one. Anil's taken down, but they're hunting him down. Spots another guy. Gets another kill. He's going big here. And Spawn and Hellranger, last two guys left and right. Spawn, does he know where Haku is? Haku not looking his direction, and Hell slowly flanking in. Haku gets another one. Spawn falls, and Hellranger alone in the 1v4, but they haven't spotted him out. Now they know where he is. He's going to find Marshall. Goes to the fake flash, and that actually fools Moon for a second there. But Haku's still there over in near the van, and he's going to get another kill. Haku with a quad kill, pretty much single-handedly shutting down the site.
That's what I mean. And Hell said, no, I'm going to be avoiding Haku. That's what he meant by that. Because the way Haku was, he should not have gone that many kills. One at the most. The fact that he got 4 kills out of nothing just shows what kind of form he's in this tournament.
He's really not missing his shots. And D2D again, another pistol round coming up. Pistol buys coming out. A few smokes here and there because they want to save money for the last round. But looking at the way things are, it's going to be 8-7 to one of these teams.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I really don't see... I mean, looking at the money of D2D, yeah, they'll be able to go for a full bar next round. So they could easily get the 8th round, yeah.
So the dual up setup still very much in place. And it's going to be an A play here. They're going to be trying to drop straight into Palace. Moon's going to go big. Elite's there as well. But Elite's playing very, very passively. This flashbang comes out. Elite's blinded. He needs to go big. He's going to find one. Looking for more, but Blackhawk takes him down. Moon, he's got to go big here, but Hellranger, Blackhawk, what is happening? And look at Haku charging it through the smoke. Gets a quick kill, tapping away through the smoke, unable to find another one. And Marshall and Haku now. Here's the problem. They got 2 ops. They got 2 ops to this retake. That's not comfortable. And now, D2D, they have the rifles. They have
and Kavish is playing this in a really good post-plant spot. Hell is there as well. This is good post-plant positioning.
Kavish and Hell.
This is a great crossfire. I think D2D might actually take this round.
Kavish falls though, and Hell's still there. He's got to find Marshall, but now AKS jumping in. Hell finds one, not able to get a third. AKS will get, oh, the Molotov! He's burning alive, 25 HP, and he's got no smoke. He's got no smoke, and Spawn. He's gonna stick it. 3, 2, 1, and Spawn gets the kill in the end. And AK. Yes, that was so freaking close there.
And that breaks the money of TMG. Honestly, I think the fault there, Elite played sandwich properly, but Moon is addicted to playing that one spot inside. He's not really changing it up. When he played under balcony, he was a lot better, right? And he keeps getting picked off there. He needs to change up his spots.
Did Spawn pick up that Molotov off one of the CTs?
Yeah, he did. That was Moon.
That won them the round.
Yeah, yeah.
So, a Hail Mary buy coming out from TMG and Marshall doing Marshall things. P90, and they're waiting for him. Oh! The Blackhawk knows though. I think he heard a footstep. He spots him out, but P90 dinks him, but he doesn't get the kill. Blackhawk survives on 20 HP. Hellranger, meanwhile, on the look, coming out from Palace. He's going to walk out.
And again, Moon's playing the same damn spot. And
the
going to get picked off.
timing is pristine from Hellranger. Elite's there, but he's not able to trade. And Hell doing a smart thing. He gets the kill. He falls back. There's nothing else to do here for him. And already 2 men to the good here for D2D. And from, I thought it would be an 8-7 round. And Elite comes out. Hell, he's playing it so smart.
Hell's playing this perfectly.
He's reading them like an open book. Now it's all going to come down to Haku and AKS. The smokes, the flashes raining in, and Haku spots on a man, misses the shot. That was so crucial. He went for the ballsy play, but now they know where he is. AKS with a deagle. Walks out, goes for the shot, misses it, and Spawn's going to get the kill. It's all on Haku, 1v5. He misses the shot again, and that is going to be a flawless round from D2D. That was all Hellranger opening the bomb site.
For sure. And if you look at the scoreboard, I think Moon's struggling right now with just 3 kills. He was really impressive previously. And I think the main reason for that is he's playing way too static on A. But I think also at the same time, Moon is one of those players who just has the insane reflexes to be an entry fragger on the T side. So if he can pull that back.
I really like how D2D, whenever they take a tactical pauses for the pistol rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, they're taking a tactical pause for the CT pistol round now.
Yeah.
And that's interesting.
I think it's because Hell's pistols tend to be quite complicated, so he has to like basically make his teammates remember, oh, this is what we're doing this time, you know?
If you look at the fragging department, there's not much separating the two teams. Even Kavish is just 6 frags.
Yeah.
But some of those frags are very crucial. Moon's on 3s have been having kind of a rough day.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be this equal. I mean, you're starting on the CD side, right? It's your, it's the map that you're most comfortable with. So TMG, they
have to have the best T side of their lives on Mirage to come back on this.
And I've rarely seen them have a good T side ever
Yeah.
on Mirage. So this is going to be pretty hard. So the unpause coming in. And D2D and TMG. TMG, what are they going to do? Again, is this? No. I don't think they're going to go for the same thing, are they? That crazy round they did yesterday against Blitz.
I mean, I highly doubt it, but it worked like a charm last time.
They got no utility. 3 guys, they're going for the same thing. They're going for the same thing again. They're just going for the same bloody thing. But Kavish is going to get the first kill, looking for more. Moon's going to get the trade. Now it's a 4v for Blackhawk waiting there, but Haku decapitates him. Now they're pushed into cave though, and Spawn taking the fight. He's got home. Haku don't get the bomb. No, and leave. He saves him. And Hellrage and Antidote, but the Antidote's over there in cave. What are these shots? What are these shots, man? And Marshall taking a fight 2v2. The bomb's not down. And Antidote, but the bomb's been picked up. The bomb's been picked up, and Hellranger, does he know this? Does he know what a C4 is? Because they're running B. They're running all the way over to B. Hellranger knows this now, and he's going to make haste. It's a race there, but Marshall will be able to reach the bomb site before Hellranger does.
And I also like what Antidote's doing here. Antidote's on the flank, so that's massive as well. He's going to be the MVP of this round, for sure.
This is a very, very, very interesting round, I'd say. Moon. Ooh, that nade.
And Hell's doing a good job waiting as well.
And I don't think they're going to be expecting Antidote come from
no,
the
they should be aware, because Antidote was lower A, right?
Oh, he gets spotted out though, and Marshall taking the fight. Hell peeking at the same time. Marshall's alive. How is he alive? How is he alive? Now it's a 2v2, and Moon gets a kill on Antidote. It's all on Hell. He's got no armor. He's got no kit. The bombs are taking away for a while run. He needs to get some 2 quick kills. And they're just toying with him. 1 great shot. He needs another one. 2 bullets remaining in the clip. 1 bullet remaining. He needs to land this, and he misses it. And Marshall,
that was like dancing around the trees,
running around in circles, and he wins the round. They went for the same bloody thing.
Yeah.
And Marshall's like, you know what? They wouldn't be expecting it.
No, the craziest thing, I'll tell you what. So there's 2 big plays there. Haku, although he got 1 kill, right? That shot on Blackhawk as coming out of apartments.
Yeah.
Blackhawk would have killed both of them, in my opinion. The second thing, Antidote, 2 nasty USPs, and that's massive.
And it's going to be TMG with their 5 UMP buys here. And D2D with just upgraded pistols. Are they going to go for an early buy? Are they going to go for an early force by the looks of it? Maybe FAMAS's UMPs coming out in the 3rd round. That's something which I rarely see D2D do. They rarely go for these half buys.
I wonder if TMG is still like having PTSD from the deagle shots of Bliss Gaming.
Okay, Hellranger, ouch. That's got to hurt there, buddy. That's got to hurt. Haku. They're playing it safe. They're playing it very safe. Here's the thing with TMG, though. They have a lot of utility. They can use it to flush out the air, clear out the corners, try and find out where D2D are playing from. They're slowly walking in, Marshall leading.
But they're not using it.
Use your utilities, guys. That's a malady in the scene, and Marshall immediately gets dinked. And Moon does get a kill on Antidote, and Marshall immediately falling back. Rotations in, the B bomb side is empty. They've done a job here. But they wouldn't be looking to give away any of their weapons. And oh, okay, all right then, Blackhawk. That was nasty. Spawn's ready with a deagle. He's gonna come charging into the side. Does he know there's a guy right behind him though? I don't think it. They don't know this. But Haku, does he know where Spawn is?
I don't think anybody knows where Spawn is right now.
And he walks in and finds one. How did he sneak in? That's living up to... That's a ninja right there. And Kavish and Hell still alive, and Kavish with a nasty shot at Marshall and held 3 HP. Oh, digs AKS, but Haku will find him, and Kavish 1v2. Unlikely he'll pull this off.
I think TMG were way too hesitant there. They were like, the bomb site can't be clear, the bomb site can't be clear, and they're taking way too long to plant the bomb there.
They lost 3 guys to pretty much a full eco to D2Ds. And
Ooh,
AKS with a nasty shot in the end. And that is going to be round number 8. TMG kind of crawling back. And D2D will be going for an eco. They're going for a full eco so they can put the ops in the hand of Antidote and Spawn. That's what I'm looking into this these ecos here.
And I think Marshall shouldn't force buy here as well. If he wants to op on the T side, or Haku does, okay, but they are going for the AK. I guess Haku is going to be the opera on the T side because he's not gone for the AK buy.
Haku has the MAC-10. He's going to be going for the information, trying to get all his eco kills, and trying to pick up the AWP. But for D2D, I won't be surprised to see a double op setup coming out the next round. 8-9 is the scoreline here, and TMG on the less favored side, the side they really they've
Again,
said it.
I don't like this solo play towards B because they could easily get pop flashed and what do you call they lose a gun.
It is Haku. It is the MAC-10. He is trying to gather some information here. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hellranger, no armor, aim punch kicking in. One straight bullet, a tickle, and he's dead.
You know, Marshall's been dinked as well on the other side of the map.
And that's an AK-47. Here's the thing, TMG, they seem so hesitant for some weird reason.
They're giving them too much respect right now.
Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this play, Antidote, Blackhawk. They're just running in, and Marshall waiting, but he's like, oh shit, I'm low, I'm so low, 15 HP. Elite's gonna come out, but he's taking a lot of damage, but they're gonna get massacred here. Elite with a double kill, Haku's gonna get another one, and Spawn left alone. But that looked very, very scary for a second there.
Yeah, for a second.
The scores are tied, and D2D with the buy. Op on Antidote, op on Spawn. The double op setup. One of the most scary double op setups in the country.
And not a single op on TMG, even though they had the money for it. That's interesting.
Haku is quite a beast with the op on the T side.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised they're not going for this. An Antidote over in mid. Very default setup. The timing was off for a second there. Rattling up a couple of shots. And a Molotov from Hellranger. That's going to make life a little miserable. And Blackhawk gets a kill on AKS. The lurk from AKS and underpass not working out. And Hellranger just rattling up a few bullets. Haku's making a lot of noise in B, but he's all alone. He should be careful because Spawn's there. And you don't want to walk under his crosshairs.
This is a very hard angle to hit as well, but Spawn, he's got some of the best reactions.
Nice Molotov there, though. Nice Molotov there. And Haku's making a lot of noise, but they're not rotating. Spawn boosting on top of Hell, but Marshall, just with that distraction by Haku, they've actually drawn back Hell from short, enabling Marshall to make his way all the way to connector.
If Marshall wants to peek this, he should ask for a flash from his top mid guy, but no flash coming in.
Finds one. He's going to be expecting another one, though. Lucky. So lucky. There's a guy right behind him, and Blackhawk doesn't get the kill, though. He should have traded immediately, if you ask me.
Again, Haku's just using his nades really well.
Flashbang, but Spawn is there, and he spots a guy out of shoulder peek, comes out, they're going to cross over. That is so smart. And they're making their way to the side. Hell is waiting, but Moon's going to get the kill. And all of a sudden, oh, Spawn, how do you miss that? How do you miss that, son? And Haku, 4 HP, internally bleeding, staying alive. He's just been toying with Spawn this entire freaking round.
And there's no kid on them either. They should probably, if they don't get a kill in the next 5 seconds, they should be going for a save here.
This is so hard, and TMG, they're in some very good positions. And Blackhawk, Moon is waiting for him. He's going to get the kill. Spawn finds Haku in the end, finally. So he's got to be happy about that. But a 3v2, Elite's going to find Kavish, and Spawn's run away, far, far away. The round will be won by TMG, and they are... Haku was phenomenal in the B apartments.
That jiggle peek to draw Spawn out so they could cross, man.
And not just that, just distracting the guys playing B for so long, allowing them to make the win short. That was some very good play from Haku there. So TMG win another round. They will force D2D on an eco, but here's the thing. Spawn is still alive with an AWP of his, and I've seen him single-handedly decimate teams alone.
Yeah, you just still have to be careful of that big green. He can easily get a 2K, 3K and just turn the round around.
So upgraded pistols, a few upgraded pistols, P250s on everyone, a smoke, flash on Hellranger, Spawn with the op. And he's going to be going mid. The mid aggress coming out from Spawn. Underpass. Okay. Two guys. What? Okay then, Spawn. That is ballsy. That is such ballsy play. But they now know where the op is. So it is somewhere over at mid and somewhere over in the underpass area. And Spawn falling back, floating around. Now he's looking towards Palace where there is a guy looking. That's AKS. And now Marshall with the op though. So they do have the AWP and Marshall.
The fact that Spawn's floated so well is going to be costly for them.
Luckily for TMG, the guy who died was Haku, who had just a Mac 10. But still, you know, they are a man down. And now Spawn.
He's the danger man. They need to smoke him off or something. If they don't use the utility properly, they're going to be feeding him.
They got a lot of utility. So here comes the smoke. Spawn is waiting. He's waiting for the peak. Flashbang comes out. Spawn's blinded, but it's still going to hold the line. They're not smoking it out. Have they smoked it out? The Molotov comes in. I know it's going to get pushed out though.
Why are they not clearing this out?
Why are they not nading it? Elite gets the kill. Hell's still in the side as well. And they haven't checked anything. They're trying to stick the plan here. Hell's going to come in from behind. Elite gets taken down.
That was awful. They didn't clear out Palace.
That is absolutely abysmal play
that
from
was a really
TMG.
bad execute by TMG.
What? Okay. What was that from Marshall? You can up, I can up better. And Marshall, he's going for this. He's going for the play. And Spawn.
Spawn playing it smart.
Played it very smart. The scores are tied by TMG. They punched themselves in the dick that round.
Honestly, because like they had no presence towards B, right? If you have no presence towards B, are you gonna still assume that DARE2DREAM is gonna be playing a retake setup? No.
And even no smokes. I mean, you have the utility, and I think they're really scared that the pistols might rush in through the smokes.
Yeah.
But it's all right. You have the rifle. They can take the fight.
Exactly.
And Spawn with the op. They knew he had the op. They didn't smoke him off. They weren't checking the angles. They rushed out. With the Molotov came in like way too late.
Way too late. Yeah.
Way too late. They will be, however, able to go for the buy, TMG, but DARE2DREAM now again with a dual op setup. Allowing them to have the money to go for two ops, that's such a massive mistake from
they have
TMG.
a lot of money, and they can build up on this really easily. And two ops on Mirage, CT side, is very hard to play against.
Especially these two oppers as well.
Especially because TMG doesn't have smoke executes. How are they going to shut out the oppers?
But here's the thing, they can go for the simple smoke executes.
Yeah.
Basic stuff, I mean, shit you see in matchmaking for crying out loud.
Yeah.
And they don't go for that.
I feel like the biggest flaw there was the two guys who came out lower A, right? Ooh, Antidote getting the opening kill now on Marshall. And a nasty nade on AKS. The two guys who came out lower A there, they're both focusing on the same thing. One of them should have been watching the other guy's back. Hellranger playing this to perfection. He has the second kill. He's probably going to get one more here.
Playing it so smart. Oh! Whoa! Insane spray down. And Moon, they were trying to go for the fake, but now the three people waiting for him. This is not going to be easy for Moon. Spots one, but Blackhawk peeks out. That was absolutely flawless. Hellranger with a beautiful hold over at B. I think we should see a replay of that. That was brilliant.
Yeah. And he's been playing that. He's actually quite smart at B. Like he shows his presence there sometimes and then walks away, shows his presence towards shot and walks back into that spot. Basically keeps TMG guessing the whole time.
So 11-10, it's still a pretty tight game. TMG, one thing I notice is whenever they start playing so very passively, when they start giving too much respect to their opponents, that's when they start losing their mojo, so to speak, and but they just get shut down.
I think that eco round win might be the end of TMG because you can play aggro, but you can't play aggro against two ops. It's way too deadly.
And here they come charging out. They're going to smoke on the Molotov, but a crossfire is set up, and this is going to be slaughter. Blackhawk, Hellranger, they're just walking into the blender here, and they're getting completely shut down. Last man left alive, and Spawn is there to pick up the kill. An absolute bloodbath in the B bomb site.
Yeah, that was the best crossfire you can hope for.
Whenever you go for that B play, there's a very simple smoke to block off the guy over in bench.
Yeah.
You can at least come into short, get short control, get the short guy, like isolate them. Instead of walking into a crossfire, that's like walking into blender. That was seppuku right there. I mean, I don't get it. They couldn't even get the bomb down. 12-10 now. We do have the AWP coming out on TMG, D2D. They're looking pretty good. The money's looking very healthy as well. And I do believe this game is going to go the way of D2D at this juncture.
And Spawn again with the opening pick on Moon. He pushes the apartment, gets the pick. Marshall not able to get an easy trade on Kavish there.
And all of a sudden, still 1 minute and 33 seconds on the clock. And TMG are 2 men down. And they are playing right now. In your words, they're playing like pussies at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I mean, they're played like pussies in that eco round, and that's what's going to be awesome.
So here's the thing.
Now
right?
they have to play like them.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You're the captain of TMG.
Yeah.
You're the in-game leader.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're stuck here casting with me.
Yeah.
Instead of being on stage there playing with them.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I love casting. I love analyzing, but right now I just want to like grab them and be like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" You know.
What would you do? Like if you're calling right now for them, what would you say?
I'll throw a
Like,
crossing smoke. I'll push through the crossing smoke, get the opening entry on mid, and then work from there. I want to play fast at mid, and then slow down.
and Hell looking towards the heavens with his flashbang primed and ready. And Haku, does he know this? There is a guy spawning for Haku. Sorry, spawning for Hell. I think that's Spawn with the off, and he's going to rattle off a shot. Misses it. And Hell, the timing is off. It's Brevo blinded, but Hell somehow gets the kill. Elite does reply back, but he is internally bleeding. He's bleeding out of his ass here. Flashbang comes out, but this is going to be very hard. Spawn will drop him 13-10. The D2D train cannot be stopped at this moment. And TMG, they should go for the eco. D2D will be getting to 14 rounds, but this is an uphill battle. They have a mountain to climb. They're training with just 3 rounds and maybe 4 rounds after this.
Yeah.
But these 4 rounds are going to be, every round's going to be a struggle at this juncture.
Yeah, because the economy now, look at the economy on D2D. It's like 12K, 10K, 7K. They have enough money to...
It's like the Bank of Abu Dhabi on D2D. The money is massive. And Spawn with the nade will do a bit of damage, not that bad. AKS charging in through connector. They don't know this. They don't notice Spawn's missing too many shots here. And Antidote's there. He finds AKS.
The low ramp guys are taking too long there.
And Antidote just shutting it down over. Meanwhile, and Moon with a Tech 9, unable to get the kill though, but he's done a lot of damage. Antidote, he gets a triple kill. He's just shutting it down single-handedly.
And that's the danger of playing
That's a
fast
quad
games
kill
now.
by Antidote. 14-10. 2 rounds remaining. At TMG, they have a mountain to climb. They have a volcano to climb. And this is looking pretty crappy at the moment.
As soon as AKS made it to connector there, the lower guys should have exploded. They waited too long, AKS died, and by that time, Antidote was given time to readjust.
14-10, and we do have the AWP on Haku. The first time they're giving the AWP on Haku on the T side. They could have done this a long time back. Spawn rattles off a couple of shots. And he's not going to be lucky though. They're going to smoke off jungle, so...
The Antidote also...
What is this? A dual op setup? Antidote with a nasty shot at Marshall. And Haku's burning alive as well. They're doing such good work with the utility D2D. And that's the difference between playing against, let's say, even Entity Gold or for that matter, Blitz Gaming. D2D are so structured, so very structured.
It's just simple things, right? The fact that they're moving around the operas so well, that's the thing that's really playing out for them. Moon's going to get picked up by Antidote here as well.
Antidote's just waiting for Moon to walk out. Oh, there we go. He gets picked off. It's going to be the B play. This is it. 3v5. They got to somehow work their magic. But the 3 guys. The 3 guys waiting in the B bomb side. Antidote, Spawn, Hell Ranger. But Elite with a beautiful shot. And look at Hell though. He's just lurking around. He finds one. Gets a second kill as well. The last guy remaining, AKS. It's all on AKS. 44 seconds. 1v3. The bomb is down. And he's got to play the round of his life to pull this one off. But this looks very unlikely indeed. But I've seen this guy pull off some of the most miraculous rounds ever. Fine Spawn, 1v2 now.
No up in the picture. 24 seconds though.
And D2D are playing it very safe. They're not even showing themselves. Kavish waiting. He doesn't know where they are. He's got to go for the plant here. 8 seconds in. Here they come. AKS finds another one. Will he pull this off? Blackhawk's there and AKS. The 1v4. The dream. The dream. Oh! And he gets taken down. And Blackhawk clutches it out. What? That would
have been massive.
That was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking for AKS. D2D played it perfectly. And yet AKS almost pulling it off. Heartbreak. 15-10, and now we have the only the tactical pause from TMG getting called out. This is it. This is a Hail Mary bye. They need to win 5 rounds in a row to take it overtime. And D2D, is the curse going to kick in is the question.
No, I mean, 14 was when it almost happened, right? 14 is the magic number for D2D, and it almost happened there. throwing that round away towards AKS. But I think they're in the clear. They have way too much money to throw this right now. The double ops are being used beautifully by Hellranger. And we always knew that that's going to be, when TMG faces a team that is semi-structured and has two oppers, which is when you need the nades. You need the nade users to cut off the oppers. That's when they're going to struggle.
So, TMG, what do you think they're talking about right now?
They're basically talking about, like, in my opinion, they're probably trying to figure out what's the best site to hit. And right now, there is no site that's comfortable. They go B, they get wrecked. They go A, they get wrecked.
They go mid, they get pincered.
They get pincered at mid because they're not really doing it properly. In my opinion, mid is still the solution.
So your unpause coming in. Here's the thing. Marshall is on a glass cannon. He has the op. He's naked.
Yeah.
He's got no armor. It's A. It's A.
Yeah, looks like it.
The utility is pause. They have 3 smokes, 2 Molotovs, 5 flashbangs, and 1 HE. They do have the guns though, so it's going to be the fast A here by the looks of it. And they have AKs on the look over at mid, however. And Elite's announcing himself. He's like, yeah, I'm over here. I'm in Palace. Come and find me. AKS looking for the late lurk. Elite and Moon just waiting. They're just waiting to go for this play. And this is a round they need to win. The smoke's raining in here. Spawn is still waiting. Spawn's still waiting. They haven't spawned off jungle. Spawn's still waiting with an op of his. And Moon and Elite, this is going to be so hard for them. Spawn, this op is just trained on Elite. And it's going to be Haku who's going to get the first kill though. He's managed to sneak his way in. Now the smoke comes in the jungle. Now they can make the way here, but Blackhawk spraying to the smoke. And AKS caught on the look by Blackhawk. No smoke for the CD spawn. And Haku, what are you doing? What are you doing there, buddy? It's Elite, Marshall, and Moon left in a 3v4. They're out of utility. They have nothing to work with. Spawn with another kill. The bomb is getting planted. Spawn with another one. Marshall, 1v4 on the glass cannon. He's got to go ham here. Misses the jump. And the crossfire is set up. And Antidote to finish the game. It's going to be 16-10. D2D take map number 1. It was kind of expected, let's be honest.
Yeah, the Mirage was going to be their map. Especially, I think TMG was in it when they won the first gun round. So yes, Spawn saved the op, they won the first gun round. I think there was a small chance, a window of opportunity for TMG to come back in. But small mistakes here and there is what really cost them. For example, even in the last round, even though AKS has been a standout player, he was lurking, watching window while being exposed to connector.
Yeah.
Right, you don't do that.
So we'll be back with map number 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 2 is of course going to be Industrial, which is a map pick coming in from TMG. So that could go either way. So we're going to do a very quick break, and when we're back, map number 2 of the finals of Challenger Cup number 2 will resume.
Yeah.
Sure.
I am sweating my balls off here.
All right, so right now we saw the round 1 of the CSGO finals happening here at the ESL 1 India Premiership Challenger 2. Guys, what's happening here? We have ideally 2 more rounds to go, but in case D2D wins the next round, it's game, set, match. We know exactly what's going to happen. D2D takes home the prize pool money, and they are crowned champions at this event. Now, going on, apart from that, I have a couple of announcements to make. I have this announcement to make that if you're cosplaying as a Dota 2 character or a CSGO character, then you should definitely visit us and register with us, because if you get judged as the best cosplayer, you get to win a trip to ESL 1 Genting at Malaysia. And not just that, we have a Just Dance thing happening right here at the main stage at the Bangalore Comic Con. So if you're into a groovy mood, then go for it. Dance. You might take home some awesome goodies. Apart from that, let me also tell you that this event has been brought to you by Nodwin Gaming and Asus ROG, and our broadcasting partners happen to be Twitch. Apart from that, HyperX is also associated with us here at this event, and this is the Bangalore Comic Con. This is the place you need to be so that you can watch this on the big screen up ahead of me. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, probably because we have a 5-minute break. So we'll cut out some advertisements right now. Stick around, we'll be soon back.
Check, check, check. Are back with the game. Feedback, wunderbar. So we're back with map number 2 of the day of the grand finals. It's going to be DDT one map up against TMG, which was the map pick coming in from DDT. Kind of expected scoreline, to be honest. And the next one's going to be on Dust 2, which is known to be one of the worst maps of DDT. And TMG have been upsetting almost everyone on that map as well.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
I was just talking about the last map for a little bit. It was a tale of two ecos, basically. The first eco, when it was 7-6, and that random pistol buy by D2D, winning that eco, taking out Elite and Moon in the A side, that gave them a 9-6 half. And then the second one, after the first gun on the T side, another eco win, with just Spawn with the AWP, and that was the massive turner for allowing DDD to build up the economy and win the game. Same thing applies here. If TMG loses those crucial rounds that they shouldn't be losing and allows DDD to build up the economy on the CD side especially for a double up, it's going to be very, very deadly.
So we do have almost all the plays in the server. We should be going live very, very soon. But yeah, just talking about these two teams. Dust2 is, at least from a historical perspective, the map DDD have lost almost every Dust2 game they've played against any good team. At the same time, we saw Elite and Moon having some issues. These are the young players. These are the guys with experience. These are the guys who kind of tend to get tilted if things don't go their way.
Yeah.
So although TMG should win this round, should win this map, do you think Elite and Moon might start playing a little too scared, a little too nervous, and it might come and bite them in the ass?
I mean, it depends on the more experienced players in the team. If Ox and Marshall can be calm and lead by example and tell them it's all fine, it's a new map, it's a new chapter, let's just focus on this game, let's forget about the last game, just play your game, and it's going to be perfectly fine.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we are going live with the knife round on map number 2, the second map here. DDD, they just need one more map to win the entire thing. And for TMG, it's they need to win this map to take it to map number 3. Map number 2 is going to be Overpass. I think that's going to be one hell of a game. I think that's going to be all over the place if you ask me. So let's see what's going to happen here. Whether TMG can fight back from being a map down, if they can, maintain that mental fortitude which is required for them, or whether DDD just might win this map.
And it's just now down to Spawn.
So DDD winning the knife round, CD side?
I would say they should probably opt to start T side. Even though the CD side has been very dominant, I would say they should probably opt to start T side because against Blitz, they showed some good T side work.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going live at map number 2, DDD versus TMG. It is going to be, well, a comeback for TMG if they want to take it to map number 3 here. And TMG starting on the T side, winning the knife round. So you got it right. They will be starting on the T side. Armor on everyone. Elite will be dropping the Deagle onto AKS. So AKS feeling it. Yesterday we saw Haku wielding the Deagle in armor. And for DDD, there's a kid on Blackhawk, couple of flashes, Hellranger once again, the utility guy for his team, a nade, a flashbang, and a smoke. And
they're playing a pretty standard setup here, but Spawn.
Oh! Nasty shot to start things off. Antidote as well, aggressing over it long. And Marshall, he doesn't want to take this duel immediately. Flashbang comes out. Spawn tapping away through the smoke. In the meantime, over into B bomb side. And Marshall's dancing. He's dancing with Antidote. And Antidote just pushing in. He's aggressing even more. Look at this play from Antidote. That is ballsy.
Especially with the USP.
And he's got backup as well. Blackhawk's coming out. He's pretty close by long. He's rattling off a couple of shots.
And DDD has 3 guys on A, so TMG will have to hit some nasty, nasty shots.
And TMG, they're out of utility as well. They didn't have any utility anyways. Blackhawk's kind of far away, but here they come coming out long. Antidote with a double kill over Marshall and Haku get taken down. And meanwhile, it's the last 2 guys left alive, Elite and Moon. They need to work their magic here. The bomb will go down. Moon's going to get a kill. The jumping shot from Kavish, but the bomb gets planted. Now it's a 4v4, but they're trapped. They're in a very, very rough spot, and Moon needs to go big here. The Glock will not work out. Kavish with the double kill, and that is going to be a very, very convincing round from DDD. Spawn opening things up with a nasty shot, and Antidote with that play. Just shutting it down over an A long.
And the thing is, Kavish, like we've seen him time and time again from A ramp, he's just a beast. He did that against, who was it? Elements as well, he just shut them down.
TMG, bomb getting planted. Oh, I'm not a fan of this buy.
This might be a slightly emotional buy. They probably should have ecoed and gone for an AK buy,
They did say they're going to YOLO this map, but this might be a little too much of YOLOing. But DDD are ready for it. They have rifles. They have a P90 UMP rifles, no.
And I would have liked to see some Deagles into some Tech 9s, honestly. Because, Moon in particular has some really nice Deagles.
And the flash is coming out. Antidote is going to fall back. They have the rifle. It's going to get boosted immediately into the A-bomb site. So TMG making the presence felt. They're going to probably keep a guy in pit. I think that's going to be AKS.
And I like what they're doing. They've given up long, so now they're aggressing on Cat. I don't think TMG will expect this.
And D2D, even though they say Dust 2 is their weakest map, they have a semblance of structure and how to go about things. Marshall, and Moon's gonna find Antidote. That's a big kill, but Blackhawk replies back. Haku gets the tag, but Blackhawk is trapped here. AK is gonna find Hellranger, and Blackhawk is gonna find out as well. Spawn and Kavish left in his 3v2, and this actually might work on AKS. Look at this lurk from him over in CD Spawn. He's got a FAMAS as well, and he's got armor too. This is looking like a rough retake here. Spawn and Kavish both coming in from short, and Elite.
What's he doing there?
Did he just get timed out? What was he doing there? Marshall's got a scout though, and AKS, the bomb, I don't think it's planned for him, and Marshall, he gets a tag, I guess. And AKS is going to get the kill. Now it's Kavish versus Marshall. Kavish, and Marshall misses the shot. He tags him again. Kavish 29 points of health, Marshall 43, and Kavish going to come around the corner. Gets the shot. 3 HP. That was close, but he has the kit, and he will get the defuse in time. 2-0 to D2D. That looked very, very hairy indeed.
I don't understand, like the bomb was planted for long. There's no reason for Elite to be playing inside Cat there. You know, he should be probably playing with Marshall, so there's at least a trade opportunity there.
And he was all alone as well.
Yeah, he was all by himself.
And immediately, okay, the op buy early on against what should be pretty much upgraded pistols from TMG. Deagles on AKS and Haku, Tech9 on Moon, and Marshall and Elite on the P250s. A couple of smokes and a flash. Could be the B play by the looks of it.
And the other thing about Marshall was there, like it was planted for him.
Oh, and Antidote getting the better spawn than AKS, and AKS early casualty of the round. Pretty much a throwaway round for TMG, barely any investment in this. They'll be looking for the rifle to the next round. D2D though, playing very passively. And it is going to be the mid-to-B play. And Antidote's waiting, misses the shot though, jumps up, looks for one, misses another one, and they will be able to cross on over. I don't know why they go for the late smokes, to be very honest. It's risky. Oh, the damage. Spawn burns one alive. Marshall, how is he still alive? How is he still alive? And TM Marshall gets a kill on Hellranger, but he's all alone, 11 HP, but he gets the bomb down, and that's all they needed. That's all they wanted.
That's a pretty good round for them in the end.
And I don't know how Marshall stayed alive there.
And I think honestly, whoa, Kavish showing the game sense that there's a very good chance Marshall's going to make a play there.
So 3-0 D2D, TMG bomb down, we'll be able to go for the buy. Might even see an op coming out on Haku, or even Marshall maybe. So dual op, not quite yet for D2D. They will still be oh, Antidote's going to drop the op over the spawn. That's interesting.
Maybe they're going to make a play. Maybe he's got a spawn. Spawn has a spawn for long, possibly.
And TMG with a double op setup. What?
Well, I've not seen that on the T side actually. Double op. This is the first time they're wielding that.
Marshall rounds off a shot. He's going to re-peek out of the question. And Elite with the op. A little surprising.
Yeah,
I think he had a best
I've
spawn.
seen him up. I've seen him up before in Pugs though. Not seen it in an official match. He has the capacity to op. He gets picked though.
He gets legged, in fact. He's down 19 points of health. Oh, okay. Spawn.
That's a nasty
with
shot.
A nasty shot at Marshall. And a flashbang. Going to push back AKS. And they're slowly getting whittled away. Antidote aggressing towards mid doors. Spawn still holding the line. And Marshall, Haku crosses over. Haku's going to find Spawn. That's a nasty shot. But look at Antidote. Ballsy play. Very smart positioning. The bomb is dropped. And Haku can't see him. And Antidote, this is such ballsy play from him. Finds Elite as well. Will he make his escape? Yes, he will. They don't know where he is. He is just lurking in the smoke like a true ninja. And a bomb is dropped. And Molotov dropped as well.
And that was a peculiar bit by AKS. And Haku doing some more economy damage, but needs to be careful here. He's surrounded. I like what D2D is doing here. They're giving up the C4. They don't want Haku to use the C4 as bait and get some picks. Oh, I think he barely spotted Hell.
And he'll spot him out. And Haku, he doesn't have time to go all the way back to short, so he has to make a play here. And they have all the angles covered. This is very smart from D2D. They're like, yeah, you can get the bomb. How are we going to get the plant? Haku spots out Blackhawk. It's like immediately Blackhawk just relinquishing. It's like, yeah, it's cool. And Haku's got to get his pick out of Hell, but Hell's waiting for him. Haku trying to fake it out, turns around, misses the shot though. He will get into the sight. Does he check the corner? No, he doesn't. Hellranger shooting towards him, and he he will be found out, not able to get the bomb down. And that was so smart from D2D there.
Yeah. Small mistakes on TMG's end, but really good play by Antidote and Spawn. Like, for example, Marshall peeking mid. Although Spawn in an acid shot him, Marshall peeking mid without any flash. He had the utility. AKS, I don't know what happened to him there. He jumped out with a grenade right into the doors.
Brain farts. Brain farts, what happened? So pistol armor buy, they will be getting max loss bonus in the next round. So that's their Antidote with the AWP again early on. And he gets a kill through the flash. But Haku with a deagle. And that's one AWP taken out of the equation. Hellranger trying to keep them at bay. Haku trying to get this kill. But AKS has picked up the AWP. He's got the AWP now. And that's going to be dropped immediately to Haku. And this round, from what looked like it would be pretty much a throwaway round, it's looking a little interesting here.
There's still a nade on Cabbage. Blackhawk is really low now.
And so is AKS. And Blackhawk's got to escape. He's over in T-spawn. And AKS knows this. He knows he's done a lot of damage here on a Blackhawk. And that's information. Antidote's over at A. And if they walk in, they're going to get annihilated. As Hellranger over in mid, all alone here in CD spawn. And that Molotov, the timing of the utility from the CTs is so perfect. But there's a lot of time to work with. Haku's going to find Kavish. That is huge. And Heldo, he spots out a man, and it's going to be elite. It goes away. And Blackhawk, oh, Christ, what a shot on elite.
They waited way too long at middle.
And Marshall pushes in, though. He's going to get Hellranger, but now it's at 1 HP on Marshall. He picks up the C4, and he's going to make way over to B. Maybe not.
But nobody's going to hear him there.
Blackhawk peeks out, and he gets the kill. And that was, I think, TMG completely forgetting that Blackhawk was over in T-spawn.
Yeah, I think they're becoming tunnel vision there. I mean, AKS knew that Blackhawk was low HP. He was pushed towards T-spawn. They should have been aware of that. They can't hang around mid that long without watching the lurk, right? Actually, if I was me, I had so much time there, I would just be like, everybody go hunt that guy down. He's a free kill. There's no point trying to work anything else. Just go hunt that guy down, right? And that's a numbers advantage. Play the numbers game.
TMG going for the tactical pause. And they need a pause right now. They need to, like, they're playing very, very carelessly, I'd say.
I think they just need to make sure they keep flashing mid so that they can't get picked openingly, right? Once they're pushed the series off mid, they can then work picks.
And I've even seen them go for the fast plays, which can catch, which I've caught Entity Gold off guard many times. I've caught Blitz Gaming off guard, and I don't know why they're not going for it. They're playing very scared.
Yeah. They're being hesitant right now.
And, you know, if you're hesitant and if you give D2D the time to work with, and knowing Health CD side, that's the thing with Health CD side. His T side, all right, but his CD side on almost every map I've seen his team play, it's very dynamic. They're going to poke and prod, they're going to push in.
It's massively dependent on the economy being good and Spawn and Antidote having ops. It's dynamic because they have that X factor of two very solid oppers on the city side. You take that out of the equation, the dynamism kind of stops because with 5 rifles, they're not as dangerous.
And now, Marshall and Haku with a double up. Unpause is going to be coming in. D2D, 5-0. They are looking very firmly in control of this game. All of the money's still not that great yet.
And I like this change of play by them. I like what D2D is doing here. It might actually caught TMG off guard again. The aggression. LT as well.
Uh-oh. In lower tunnels, as Spawn misses a shot, though, and he's going to re-peek out as a question. He's still holding a very tight angle here. Spawn. AKS baiting the shot out. Blackhawk's going to get a kill. Moon, maybe waiting too long there. There are too many people. The 3 guys. Blackhawk's going to find Moon. Kavish to Flames pushing Moon back, and Marshall misses the trade. And again, D2D with the aggression. This is some very ballsy play coming out from D2D. And Spawn again holding the line with the AWP here. Marshall will cross over. Spawn peeking out. Marshall, his butt shown, and Spawn will take him down. Looking for another one, but AKS will decapitate him with an AK-47 of his. But 2v4, this...
I think Haku was the right idea, but...
Oh.
But it's falling off now. I like how D2D are now making plays for information everywhere. Hell, I think, is pushing
Blackhawk
up.
coming in from top.
Yeah, Blackhawk.
And Hell pushing in as well. They're getting pincered from all directions. And Hell with the flank gets the double kill. 6-0 TMG. Looking kind of lost right now, bro.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, honestly, they're just giving too much respect to D2D's oppers right now. They're playing a bit scared. I've not really seen any quick mid to Bs. I've not seen any quick cat controls. They tried engaging fast long, but that's pretty dangerous when you know DDD is the kind of team that plays early triple long. And this seems like a very emotional buy to me.
This is.
They have their own loss bonus, but still.
This is sloppy. A scout, a P90, Galil, 2 AKs, bare minimal utility, like a couple of flashes, a couple of smokes, that's about it. That is just screaming of desperation right now. And that's the thing, like I said, it's 6-0, it's Counter-Strike, man. I mean, it's not over till you hit the magic number 16 or whatever in overtime or whatnot, right? There's always a possibility of a comeback. That's Counter-Strike. That's the beauty of Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
so I don't know. They seem to be kind of feeling the heat right now. They seem to be making these emotional buys, like you said. Going for emotional plays, not really thinking
and look,
things
again,
through.
the lurk coming in. Hell's just being complete nuisance for them.
Blackhawk gets a kill. Hell on the lurk. Is pushing into its T-spawn. No. He's still holding up a dog. Moon's taking a lot of damage. He's down at 12 HP and Hell playing it so very smart. Moon is internally bleeding. If he walks out here, Hell's going to get the kill. I guess he will. And Hell's going to do a smart thing. He's going to fall back. 2-man advantage once more. Antidote again holding the line. Marshall is going to walk out to his crosshair. He's just trying to... Oh! And Antidote, he doesn't miss those shots. And they're just getting whittled away. They're just getting picked apart one by one by one. This is basically divide and conquer, and TMG are giving it to them.
Yeah, and
they're
I think
peeking
Ux
one
is
by
gonna
one.
Get shot now. Ux is going to get taken out now by the cap player.
Blackhawk, nasty shot, and Elite. He gets 1 kill. He's got to get 4 more. The bomb is down in no man's land, and this is looking very dicey indeed. There's a Galil right next to him. Instead, he goes for the peek, and Kavish and Hellrage, Kavish and I think it was Spawn there, double peek. 7-0. D2D are very much in control of this game. And TMG, again, they could have gone for a light by the previous round. Instead, they have max loss bonus, and now they have to go for another eco here. And I think things are just falling apart for TMG at the moment.
I mean, AKS has invested a lot of money into this round.
You're looking really pissed off right now.
Yeah, I think if I was calling right now, this wouldn't be the case, but it is what it is. I think that they're just forgetting the fundamentals, right? They're playing emotionally at this point. They just need to take a tactical pause, calm down, relook at what's going wrong, and try to come up with a game plan.
An Antidote playing close. Haku with a deagle trying to find something, and Hellranger just got to push in. Oh, Haku with a nasty shot. Hellranger, this time his aggression not working out. That Spawn's going to reply back, and Kavish finds one, gets a second kill, looking for more. Spots the third guy, gets the third kill as well. And Kavish with the shutdown, and there is no hope. And AKS walking to the smoke. And Blackhawk to shut it down in the end. 8-0, 1 casualty. The money now is looking pretty solid as well for D2D. TMG.
They need this round now to get back into this game. The funny thing there is, again, they didn't have a smoke on CD, and they both came out looking towards
B.
I mean, it's very silly mistakes right now. At least one guy should be covering the other guy's back. Trust your teammate in front of you to watch that.
I mean, Kavish pretty much had 3 separate 1v1s there.
Exactly.
Flashbang comes out, but Marshall will get the angle right. He will not get blinded. He gets the first kill. So that's one opening kill going the way. And let's be honest, they haven't been having many opening kills going the way.
And I like what Moon's doing over here as well. Just sit there. You know, it's happened way too many times now.
Ooh, the tag, and Antidote is bleeding internally. The nade's going to come in, but Haku will instead take him down with AK-47. And Kavish playing towards Gandalf. They don't know where he is, but AK is going to peek out any moment right now. And AKS, will he spot him? They haven't spotted him now, but Marshall, he's aware of this. AKS finds Hellranger, and all of a sudden, 8-0, and we might finally see the first round of TMG. Marshall with a double kill. Haku, AKS waking up, and Spawn alone with the op. He has a nasty shot onto Haku, but they are hunting him down.
They don't need to hunt him down.
They should hunt him down
They
here.
don't need to. He's got so much money.
But he's trapped. He's trapped, and Marshall will find a kill. Triple kill. TMG, first round on board.
And all they needed was a small opening, right? The flash not being ideal on Marshall, and Blackhawk gets the pick. I think if Antidote was there, it was anybody's game, though.
But D2D, they have no chill. They're going to go with a double op setup once more. They have the money, but they should be careful. They don't want...
If they don't win this, they're going to get reset, by the way.
Yep.
Because double ops are not cheap.
TMG, though, keeping, I think, 4 guys alive, so they have money even if they do lose this round. Marshall again with the AWP.
It's going to be AKS this time.
Oh, and Spawn gets taken down.
And there's no reason to re-peek now. That's the one thing that Marshall is very, likely to do is he gets the opening kill, then he gives up the numbers advantage very quickly.
This is a nice crossfire being set up by by Antidote and Blackhawk over in long, and AKS just distracting them, keeping them there, and that means the defense for D2D is spread very, very thin. If you look at the map here, in the
This is
minimap,
the perfect time to do a mid to B. I wonder if TMG is aware of that though. It's absolutely the perfect time to do a mid to B.
AKS a little risky there, but he gets a kill through the smoke. So in fact, this guy, Kavish, playing it very smart. He doesn't need to show themselves. Antidote comes up with a 5-7, gets a kill. That's crucial because he has the op as well. Marshall peeking out from mid, finds Kavish, but Antidote, oh! What a
He
shot
almost
there.
got a double kill there, but Haku taking his head clean off.
And TMG will successfully force D2D to go for an eco, and immediately the tactical pause from Hell. And that's the thing with his pauses. He just calls it at the very right time. He's like, all right, we lost 2 rounds back to back. We don't have the money. Take a breather. We're 8-2 up. We can still get a 10-5 or 11-4 scoreline.
And
So
sometimes the tactical pause is also a way to curb the momentum of the enemy, right? If the enemy team is trying to gain momentum, you take a tactical pause, make them overthink things sometimes, right? Because at the same time, the other team is talking, and they'll be like, hey, maybe we should try doing this, blah, blah, blah. And instead of what's simple and what's working, they might try to do something silly and complicated, you know? It's just a little bit of a mind game.
True that. And for TMG, the money's looking pretty good as well. They had 4 guys stay alive once more. And Marshall is starting to hit some nasty shots with the op. And like you said, sometimes the thing with TMG is, the thing with this team, Haku, especially AKS and Marshall, these are the 2 guys that are like, you know what? Screw this, we're going to go for the plays.
Exactly.
We're just going to go for this. And if that starts working, and here's the thing, right? People like Moon and Elite, they need that momentum, they need that feel-good factor to kick in. And now AKS and Marshall, they're going to be like, you know what? Screw these guys, they're going to win this map. And once that thing gets in the heads, Elite, and again, Marshall opening things up. It is an eco round, however, for D2D.
And after he got the pick, he pretended to go towards B,
And
causing a rotate instantly from D2D.
This is a very smart call. This is a very smart call from TMG, going for the long range duels with the rifle.
But they need to commit. Again, why are they being so hesitant when they know the other team is broke? And Marshall's going to give them a free op right now.
The 2 guys in LT. The scope has been heard.
Exactly. Marshall's being smart now. But he's going to get surrounded from T-spawn now. They're just being way too hesitant right now. That's a free op.
That's a free op there, Marshall. Is he aware though? No, he isn't. He's going to get caught up by Blackhawk. But Elite, oh, Spawn gets a kill. How are they losing these players to an eco round? But they have the utility. They have a Molotov still on Moon. And Moon, use your Molotov.
And look at it. They're doing the right thing. They're not going for a retake. They know they don't have a kit.
They got
right?
2 guns. They got 2 free guns.
Yeah. The call was very simple there, right? 4 TMG guys went towards long. Done. Keep working it. Marshall just holds top mid. For a while, then he goes long and sits in the pit. That's all you got to do.
You don't even need
You don't
mid
need to
control.
complicate things.
Yep.
When they full eco, just stick together as a unit.
So it is going to be around for TMG, but losing 2 rifles, losing the op, that's crucial. You lost the op, and that's of course going to be a useful weapon considering they have Spawn and Antidote on that team. So 8-3, TMG winning 3 rounds back to back. The money is looking good, however, so that's one saving grace. But D2D, just because they saved that op, will they go for the double? No, they won't. It will be rifles, and Antidote's going to be handing over the big green gun here. And let's see what they have in store for us. TMG starting to string a few rounds together, so some life being shown by a team, bro.
I think they just stripped it down and been like, okay, let's just work some plays, you know, and after we make the first play, let's not give up the numbers advantage. That's all they need to do. They need to have strong fundamentals.
AKS again using that smoke, but Blackhawk is cognizant of this fact. But I don't think AKS knows how Blackhawk likes to play, like over at pit. I think he thinks Blackhawk's playing towards blue box, or maybe towards long.
Blackhawk likes to play in the corner a lot, though.
Let's talk a little bit about Blackhawk, right? I mean, this is a guy who's not a superstar on the team. He's not Antidote. He's not a Spawn. But when you ask Hell, who's your favorite player? Who do you think is the best player on the team? It's like, it's Blackhawk.
Yeah, because Blackhawk's been playing with Hell for such a long time, and he's just stable. He's just consistent.
He's the guy you can rely on.
Oh, Ux is just going to be a late lurk here.
This could work out. If he can catch Blackhawk off guard, and if he catches him off guard, he immediately does. And he should fall back, because Kavish is waiting for him. But
C4 is really far away.
AKS finds Kavish as well. He's opening up the site, and Marshall
Gets the rotator.
Decapitates Hellranger. Instant brain surgery. They know the option antidote. They know he's an A. Go B. Go B and the Spawn. What a shot there into Marshall. And Elite needs to get this kill. He won't. And the Spawn is not stopping. He picks up the op as well.
And there's a good chance Moon might get caught off guard here as well from the rotator.
They know he's in tunnels. They Molotoved him off, but he's got the angle here.
And they've got 2 ops now.
Oh, this
I think DDD might win this.
Spawn went huge. He just went ham there.
Yeah.
Spawn's holding the line. And Antidote's waiting for the cross. They have a Molotov as well, and Spawn's walking out. He's walking on Moon. Moon is not spotted out. It's right there. Molotov comes in, and Moon's going to get the kill anti, but Spawn walking out here. I don't think they know where he is, and Haku will get the kill. 8-4. TMG win another round, but that looked a little scary again. D2D, though, they have the money. I think they're going to force it up here.
They're going to go for...
No, they won't.
They're going to go for a 5-7 buy. Spawn will drop some 5-7s. They're going to buy some armor.
A Deagle and Spawn.
His HP was full.
What? All right.
Now, this looks like an emotional buy on D2D's end. 2 ops and 2 arms.
A naked gun.
So little utility. They are really relying heavily on their 2 oppos right now. Very heavily.
And why not, though?
Well, it makes sense, but without any utility.
But this is a very smart call coming from TMG. Elite should be careful, though. He's going to get spotted out. There's the Molotov's raining out. Kavish is going to peek around the corner. And he spots one guy out. And they're not going to commit the TMG. They're making a lot of noise towards
Blackhawk needs to be careful here. He's got 15 HP. He should not be playing inside. All it takes is 1 nade and he's dead. All it takes is 1 nade. He needs to be careful. There's nobody covering him as well. It's not like Antidote's there, right there to trade.
And TMG, they're going to keep AKS over it long on the lurk. And look at AKS. He's walking up. He's just walking up.
The smoke is poor, though. The best thing to do, like I said, a late mid to B after you have long control is one of the best things to do. But D2D doing a good job adjusting here. Just giving up.
The smoke wall. There's a boost up on top. Marshall. They should be careful here. Antidote. Boosted up on top, and Marshall's gonna get taken. That Spawn actually got boosted up on top. And AKS though on the lurk, but Spawn, what a shot! He takes out AKS. Now it's a 5v3. Moon finds Hellranger though, but they're now going to need to go for the retake. But 40 seconds on the clock, they have a lot of time to work with Spawn. Meanwhile, trying to spot someone out. Oh, he just almost spots Haku.
This is winnable though. This is definitely winnable for TMG because Blackhawk's low and there's 2 ops on the retake.
They have no utility whatsoever for the CTs.
And only 1 kid on Antidote.
Elite has a flash.
They're in an opening kill right now. Elite needs to use his flash.
And Elite playing inside the CT spawn. He's waiting for the flank. And Blackhawk's flanking in, so Blackhawk can get taken down. But Blackhawk, what a shot at Elite! Haku finds one, he needs to turn around. He gets another one here. 2v2 now. And Moon's gonna find Spawn. It's all out Antidote. He's so low, 13 HP. And Haku and Moon, they clutch it out. They get 5 kills. Between the 2 of them, 8-5. And D2D might go for the eco now. It's max loss bonus, but yeah. TMG showing signs. 5 rounds in a row here in the end.
Yeah, I think that they've figured out how to exploit D2D to a certain extent. The rounds are still being very, very close. I think Moon and Haku, the combination in B, the post plan is just working out for them. That's 2 crucial rounds that they have basically salvaged for TMG.
Marshall with the op. It is an eco round.
I'm not a big fan of what TMG is doing here. Maybe they have not read the economy. Maybe they've not read the economy of the CTs. Because they're still too far apart. I mean,
I think they have an idea. I think they have an idea. They have
again, the flank's coming again. They're playing too far apart.
Slow,
Zero map control.
Too slow here.
Exactly what I mean.
Spawn finds AKs as a free AK. But Marshall's on top. Oh, Marshall, how are you missing these shots, Marshall? Elite, what is happening? TMG, they're falling apart like a pack of cards. And Antidote, what a shot onto Blackhawk. And Haku alone in a 1v5. TMG again have punched themselves in the dick.
I think it's a very simple thing, right?
That's stupid. I mean, I'm sorry, that's stupid.
They're trying to play a default pick game and the enemy's economy is broken. I told them time and again, just stick together, go as a unit, right? Don't try to play fancy CS. It's very simple CS and you're going to win the round. The other thing, I'll tell you what's happening time and time again. They're not throwing anything at B. On the default, they're not throwing anything at B.
At the crossfire. It's a triangle of doom right there. Haku didn't have a chance. Fortunately for TMG, they have the money to go for the buy.
Yeah.
Whatever buy. Although AK's kind of low, but Moon at 11,000. He's going to be able to drop. Marshall with the op again. But D2D, again, they have to do a lot of setup. TMG's just giving them free ops for crying out loud. It's like a charity over here. And 9-5, D2D considering that they say this is their worst map, one of the worst maps,
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good half.
Yeah, for sure. They're not throwing anything towards B in the default. That's allowing DDD to just push up. A lot of DDD players play very close to tunnels.
Ooh,
at
but
the
Marshall, again, winning the duel. Flashbang comes in, and Blackhawk still holding the line, though. Marshall rallying on a couple of shots. He's got AKS to back him up as well. And Blackhawk trying to use that smoke. His
On,
AKS.
creeping up. He falls back. Haku doesn't need to repeat this.
Oh, and Marshall, another insane shot out of Blackhawk. Haku's gonna get killed on the Hell Ranger. Meanwhile, Spawn finding Elite. But now it's a 4v2. Look at Marshall and Haku. They are on life support. It's so very low. And Spawn, he's gonna push in. He gets the kill. Oh, no, he doesn't. Somehow he stays alive. Haku stays alive here. And what a shot for Spawn. But now it's a 1v2. They know where he's coming in from. This is a round that they can't afford to lose. The bomb is gonna get planted. But look at Spawn coming in from long. He's got the utility.
Doesn't have a kit though.
And if he nades short, he can
But
actually...
look at how these two guys are playing. They're playing really scared.
Oh, Spawn missed the shot, but will they be able to escape? Yes, they will. Rattling off the shots. He's got a nade as well. Switching over to the off. This guy is just rattling out the shots like it's as an assault rifle. Moon is gonna get burned alive. Spawn gets another one. How is he doing this? The 1v1 AKS versus Spawn. AKS with the AK here, fighting it up on Spawn! How does he do this? How is he doing this? 10-5, a little bit of scoreline. Spawn with a godlike play in the end there. And that's why he's still in the team.
Yeah. He can do those individual brilliant clutches.
TMG didn't even peek, but Spawn using his utility perfectly. Incredible stuff. So just going to be throwing it over to the crowd here. We have a huge crowd of pawns coming in. Over to you, Vagesh. I can't hear him.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, wow, that was huge. Okay, everybody around me is definitely enjoying what's happening. Yes, you are on the big screen. Yes, this is exactly like it happens at India versus Pakistan cricket matches and so on. People wave at the camera. That's what happens. This is nothing less to that. Trust me. Right now, I am in the crowd and I have some people here I want to speak to. Hi, ladies. I'm right behind you. I'm a creepy guy. Trust me. CS is a lot about being creepy. You have to like just hide, crouch. They call them campers. Who all are campers here? You get banned, and yes, I love you too. But moving on, ladies, it's very interesting to see you both here at Comic-Con, and especially the CS event. So do you guys play this game? Do you like this game?
I'm sitting here for my son.
Your son, who's your son here?
The Superman hat.
One in the Superman hat. You love CS, buddy? Okay. He's crazy about CS. All right.
Making everybody crazy at home.
Why? What does he do? Okay, this is like every mother's woe, man.
I want to know how's the mental status of everybody playing here Counter-Strike. I want to know what's the mental status of all the guys playing.
Well, let me tell you what the matter is. I'll tell you what the matter is. And the matter is what happens here, that there's a prize pool of 9 lakh rupees we're talking about. These guys are professional gamers. They represent the country's best of the best. That's why they are at this stage, ma'am. And that's why you all are here to watch them play so that you know who in the end turns out to be the winner. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Well, the same goes for all of you people. It's fun. It's fun seeing all of you sitting here waiting for the match to begin. I think my casters are going to be ready by now. So over to you, Blaze. So then, awesome job of giving a bit-by-bit breakdown of the game. Well done. There you go. Back to you.
Thank you for that. So we're back in the game here again, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be the game going live. And well, this is going to be, it's going to be harsh here.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Like I said, the anomaly of TMG series side on Dust 2 was against Entity. When they had the 13-2 game. Typically, like you saw against Blitz, they're a bit shaky on the series side, right? So TMG is actually a T-sided team on Dust 2. So the fact that they only got 5 rounds is going to be very difficult.
But you guys do have a pretty solid CD side as well. I remember against Entity Gold on Dust 2.
That was an anomaly. That's what I'm saying.
You really don't believe in the team much, do you? Fast B play coming out.
Oh, that's going to surprise TMG, I think.
But AKS waiting around, running out of bullets, going to get swarmed. The Glock train, choo-choo, as Haku's going to fall as well. And that was unexpected. 5 terrorists rushing in your face. That's got to be a scary sight. Bomb will get planted, no kits. But Marshall, what a show. What is this? Marshall out of nowhere pulls off 2 crazy kills. They're going for the retake here. Kavish and Hellranger gets a kill, though. It's all on the Moon, tapping away. 3 guys looking his direction, swapping over to the USB. There's out of bullets, going for the knife! But Blackhawk
Not able to get the knife.
will find him in the end. 11-5 D2D. They kind of caught them off guard.
I like what Hell called there. That was amazing. That was really keen CS. He's like, I know TMG is already feeling the pressure, you know, and if you just do a straight up B rush, I think it's a much bigger mind game than just a silly strat. It's going to break them mentally. It's going to break TMG mentally. How do you just lose to a B rush pistol, to a Russian pistol, basically?
Well, you know what they say, right? When all else fails, we
Rush
have
B.
the hope. Just rush B, Suka, play out, don't stop. And well, that worked out this time around for Hellranger. Molotov, forced buy, pistol armor buy, coming out from TMG. Deagle, 5.7s, a CZ. And Marshall with a CZ, the perfect flashbang there, but he won't get the kill. The trade comes in. And they're getting long control here. And again, if you look at how TMG are playing, scared. They're not pushing in. They're not stacking a site. They're not having 3 guys pushing short, for example, pushing mid. And this is a very different TMG from what I saw yesterday against Blitz Gaming or against Entity Gold a couple of days back as well. This is, like you said, playing like pussies.
I think, honestly,
but AKS from behind, he
giving
gets no shits.
giving a taste of their own medicine.
And Blackhawk's kind of low as well.
Yeah.
So this, and Haku
But
has
they
the
should know that
Deagle.
it's going to force a long take. Like that's what I've taught them time and again. Every action has a reaction. A tunnel control means a long push. And they should be aware of that.
And look at Hell and Blackhawk, they're so very low. And AKS with the UMP, he finds Antidote. AKS another kill. And all of a sudden looking dire here. The jumping shot coming in. Blackhawk finds one. Moon replies back. And Blackhawk left alone. 1v3. He is eternally bleeding. Moon will get the kill. And TMG, they win their first buy. That was AKS with the play.
And honestly, all the funny thing is, D2D, time and again, push tunnels, shot TMG in the back while TMG is doing their default or the anti-eco, right? They should not fall for their own tricks. They should be aware that that can happen, especially on the second round.
So that's going to force D2D to go for a full eco. Might see a couple of P250s coming out. Kavish with the armor tech, pistol buy. Apart from that, not much investment coming out from D2D. I think it's just going to be a straight push. And TMJ, they're not taking any chances. They salvaged 3 guns. That's huge for them. 2 Galils, an AK, and 2 M4s. They got no smokes. They got no flashes. Absolutely nothing. And what are they going to do? Rush out mid, I guess?
Yeah, it looks like a mid to B.
Well, the bomb is making its way from B.
Oh, I don't like how they're split up, though. I don't like how Marshall... Exactly. There's no support here.
But Haku's there to the rescue. Haku and Marshall. Marshall finds one more. Nasty shot. Haku finds another one. Hellranger going to get his face punched in by Elite. Clinical dispatch there. Haku coming to rescue once more
We
from
were
Marshall.
talking earlier about sometimes even bad plays work out and people forget to criticize bad plays. That was a bad play by Marshall. He got lucky there. He could have easily died and given an easy gun to them.
So 11-7 as we do see the buy run coming from D2D. Kind of a very low utility buy. They have a Galil Hellranger. He's going to have a lot of utility. But apart from that, 3 smokes, a couple of flashes apart from what he has. So fast 8, a very fast 8 play coming out here. And there's no one over in A. They don't have an op either, so this could be a little troublesome.
Yeah.
Moon gets spotted out. AKS though finds one, the Blackhawk and Spawn. Reply back real quickly. I don't know why Moon had to peek out again over there. And Marshall, he sees Antidote. There's a gap there. Haku,
4-man long take right now.
that nade is huge! But he stays alive. Haku, you're getting hunted down there, buddy. He somehow stays alive, and he'll get the kill on the Antidote. Now the 3v3, but Blackhawk replies back, trades left, right, and center. Spawn is very low in health, and he's going to make his way towards long. Marshall coming towards elevator, going for the jumping shots, and he's going to boost up. Elite, what's happening there? And Blackhawk's waiting for him. And Elite, they took too long there. Elite looks the wrong way, and is he going to get taken down? He spots a man, and 2 of them finds 1 kill. There's 1 guy over in long as well, Spawn, and he's so very low, he's running out of bullets, and he's nervous. He's so very nervous.
Nervous right now.
Spawn toying with him, and
where's he flashing?
he has no idea where Blackhawk was. He should have. Blackhawk was right there. He didn't cross over to short.
Yeah.
And the nerves showing for Elite there, but they have the money, and we should be seeing an AWP coming out. There we go, Haku on the op. They missed an AWP that round. They missed the op that round.
Yeah, for sure. I think AKS, with a massive play there, trying to push it up mid, it almost paid off, but the big problem was without long control, they should have heavy cat control, right? And after that, play Gandalf cat crossfire. They didn't really do that.
The fast B play, they're mixing it up, and Marshall is waiting for that. Marshall, round down shot, misses it, but he's got backup. Elite from behind finds one.
Why is he jumping
Why
up?
would he jump there? Spawn gets a kill. Marshall. Oh, and Kavish gets the kill.
There was
Spawn
no
find
reason to jump
AKS.
there. He got the first kill and then he jumps up.
Elite, this isn't Mario there, buddy, and it's all going to come down to Moon and Haku. Spawn is low, he did get legged, but Marshall really could do much there.
Yeah, he was smoked off. I think Elite had an easy 2K there, if not more. Because they were coming in one by one as well.
Yeah, the advantage. So Haku and Moon deciding it's not worth going for this retake. They will save the AWP and the M4, and they don't have money though.
Yeah, they really don't.
And if they, it's going to be 13-7. Here's the thing, it's going to be 13-7. And if they force the next round and they lose it, it's going to be 14-7, and it's pretty much that's it. It's going to be GG.
Yeah.
Because they'll have to go for an eco. The money's going to be broken, and TMG, it's going to be 16-7 if you ask me.
And this is the scary part. Like, it's a good thing that they kept one up actually.
They're going to force it up. I just think they're going to force it up.
Yeah, I think they will. I'll be surprised if they don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Haku can drop he should buy some utility right now. Or drop a UMP maybe. He has money for a UMP.
I think it's good how it is. I think Haku should keep that money in case they somehow bring it close and he can buy an AWP again.
That's a viable option as well. That's a viable tactic. Oh, and Hellranger takes on Marshall. That's an important kill. Although it's just a pistol, Marshall trying to make his spend skull.
Look at this. They know how to exploit the fact that
DDD
TMG
are
has
reading,
zero long control.
they're reading TMG like an open book. And Antidote, he's got the angle here. Nice flashbang though, but the smokes are going to come in. They're going to be
But
pushing it away.
I don't like how TMG is still playing inside cat. They're playing so scared right now.
There's no one in Gandalf.
Nobody's making a crossfire with Gandalf.
Haku, the Molotov, but they're going to get the bomb down. And he's burning alive. Blackhawk so low, but they get the bomb down. They have the man advantage. And Kavish is going to find Elite. Easy as you like it in the back of the head. And AKS with the Deagle, the AWP, and the M4. I think they should save these two rifles.
Yeah,
here.
they should definitely go for the save. It's a 5v3. They don't have a kit. There's no reason to go for this retake.
AKS finds another one though in spawn. He's peeking out white spots on AKS, and Haku's already on the retreat. He's going to save the AWP. But this looks like the beginning of the end for TMG here.
Yeah, most definitely.
D2D.
Like time and again, it's like too much respect to the opponents, very tiny mistakes. I think I'm just not putting the point in Moon or Elite. I think across the board, there have been tiny mistakes the whole time.
And one crazy thing I gotta say is, not crazy thing, like D2D, it's not like they're trying anything special, but they're playing very dynamic Counter-Strike. They're reading the opponent. Hell is basically reading TMG like an open book.
Exactly.
And I gotta say this, I bet you would have loved to play this game.
I think if I was playing it, it'd be too easy. You know, you gotta let the other teams win sometimes. That's what I would say. Keep this scene interesting.
Spawn misses the shot, Marshall. Oh, but Antidote gets a kill on Haku. This is the buy that they need to win. Haku's AWP is down, and they have picked it up on AKS. And Marshall, Spawn, he just uses that AWP like a freaking assault rifle.
Yeah, Spawn's AWP is scary, I'm not gonna lie. And he, as much as I've criticized him in previous D2D affairs, it seems like Hell has him under control this time around. Marshall making too much noise with that jump.
Hell knows this. Hell knows this. It's just gonna hold it onto that angle. He's slowly falling back. Flash and a Molotov. Marshall he got outplayed.
Yeah,
completely, totally outplayed. He didn't have to jump there. 14-7, 3v5, and D2D are clinical. Spawn misses the no-scope, but Antidote saves him. And look at Moon coming on. He gets the one kill, looking for more. He's trying to pick up the AWP, but there's a guy in lower tunnels. Moon, there's a guy down there. Fall back, Moon. Still looking over it short, and he spots out the man, does a little bit more damage. And AKS finds Kavish on top mid, but Antidote's holding the angle here, and Moon. He just might get the kill. Yes, he does. And now it's a 2v2, the two AWPs. The bomb is down in B, though. No, sorry, the bomb is down in A, my bad. And Hellranger and Blackhawk against Moon and AKS. They have two smokes, though. They can't do this. They don't have a kit, however. So they got to go for a fast play. The flashlight comes out.
Double AWP retake's always very difficult, though. Double AWP retake's always very hard.
Are they going to save this?
Yeah, they're going for the save.
They're going to play for overtime. They're going to save. No kit. The bomb's been ticking away for a while. 14-7. It's going to be 15-7. Tournament point for D2D. They need one more round to be crowned the Challenger Land #2 finals. And they'll be joining Brutality. Brutality were the champions last time.
Yeah. I mean, I think all these teams are going to the Masters. So there's a very good chance you can see this matchup again. But even more so, there'll be some really, really scary teams out there. There'll be Brutality, Entity Blue, Overcome. There's going to be a lot of good teams at the Masters.
But TMG, they've proved a point that they are a team to be reckoned with. And everyone's got to remember that TMG are actually playing with a substitute in their team. Elite's not their starting lineup. Fast B play, Elite's there with a P9. He's got to mow them down, and he doesn't get anyone. Spawn gets taken down, AKS with the AWP. He's looking for a kill, but there's a guy in the side. And look at Kavish. Does AKS know this? He knows this, but Moon's going to get the kill. Mono's going to come out. Now it's a 2v3. And TMG, they need this round. This is do or die. This is it. There is no margin for error as Spawn with the C4. And AKS gonna get the kill. Hellranger alone, 1v3. He finds one. Finds another! Moon.
What are they doing? The bomb's not planted. The bomb's not planted. Moon has 2 flashes.
And Hell
There's no reason to force the retake.
And Hell, he's AWPing.
And that's
he's got a minute to play with. 1 minute, one whole minute to play with. And Moon. This is a battle of nerves, ladies and gentlemen. Hellranger versus Moon. And Moon, he's feeling a little antsy right now. He's like, where is he? What's he doing? Like, he doesn't know what's happening.
He's got so much time to play with. This is on the T side. As a 1v1 with so much time, it's a T advantage, 110%. Because just sitting in a corner can mind game the CT.
Hell switches over to the AK. He's going to peek out. He's going to peek out. Is he? Yes, he does. And Moon
Almost.
clutches it out. That looks so scary. Hellranger, valiant effort from him. With an AWP as well. I've never seen him AWP.
Almost a 1v3.
But here's the thing. They win the round, but the money is still kind of crushed.
Yeah, that's because they went for a retake when the bomb's not down.
And D2D, they know they have TMG against the ropes. They're going for the knockout here. They're going to force it up. They're going to try and close things out. Spawn again with the AWP. Tech9 and Kavish, couple of AKs, the UMP. And for TMG, it's going to be... holy Christ, what was that? He gets a shot.
And he legs AKS as well with his second shot.
Spawn, what are you
AKS
made
gonna get
of?
picked off here. Oh!
Nasty shot from AKS, but Spawn has done a damage. AKS is internally bleeding, but so is Spawn, 4 HP. And the guy has no chill. He just keeps speaking again and again. 4v4. And D2D. There's this guy coming up short though. AKS this is so risky. 1 nade and he's dead. Haku finds Blackhawk though. So that's a huge kill. Haku with a perfect peek over in short. Flashbang comes out. AKS still looking around mid. And Haku is going to peek out again. Yes, he is. Spawns on Hellranger, gets 1 kill, but the trade comes to Rakavish. Spawns on 4 HP, 3v2. And the nade won't find anyone though, so yeah. And Marshall.
Marshall needs to be very careful here.
They do have a pause getting called here. It is going to be a tactical pause by the looks of it. Kavish got the health. He's got to get a pick. He's got to get a pick. And AKS is very low, but he's holding a very tight angle here, AKS. And Kavish is going to walk out or not. No, he's maybe not.
Well, I think D2D could win this actually. Oh, but Kavish choosing against it.
And Marshall gets the drop onto him. The bomb is down and Spawn from behind. 4 HP. And if he wants to win this round for his team, he needs to get the clutch ace. The ace, in fact. But here's the thing. AKS is very low.
1 nade and AKS could just
that
pop out.
Molotov. AKS, you're going to burn alive. He's going to escape there. And Spawn is just trying to get the bomb down. And AKS will get the kill. 15-9. TMG, they cling on.
But the skin of their teeth, they're staying in this match somehow.
And D2D are in eco right now. And here's the thing. They're at a precipice of defeat, but they are clinging on by the battered, bloodied fingernails. They're not quite done yet. Somehow, don't ask me how, they're still in the game.
But the main thing is, even the rounds they're winning, they're giving up too many guns. And not because, hey, D2D is out shooting them or outplaying them. Some of those guns are just because they're feeding them. They're feeding them.
Many times people forget that even if you're like the other team's at match point, many people are like, hey, economy doesn't matter now, you just need to win every round. That's wrong, because if you keep losing so many guns, when your opponent's finally get a full buy, you're going to be stuck with a half-ass buy.
With the P90.
So that's a problem
and 2 FAMASs.
DDT with a full eco. Hell has a tendency to call for a tactical pause on their full eco.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Usually, like, many people do the existence strategy using the pistol round to talk things through.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's better sometimes in some ways because you know that the following round, people can just use it to just process the information that Hell has told them, as opposed to as soon as freeze time ends, go do what you're supposed to do, right? So the eco round can almost use like, okay, they can still keep talking about it while it's going on, and it's a good smart way because especially if you look at Valve rules, this is the right way to use it because it's 30 seconds of tactical pause plus an eco round to continue talking about
I think the rules here are a little different. I think you got a lot of tactical pauses, but yeah.
But if you're working towards that.
Yeah, and I do feel Valve will be changing the coaching tactical pause rule set going down the line. Because 4 pauses is a little bit too much in my books.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Hell's like, are you guys ready? So, unpause coming in, 15-9, ladies and gentlemen. DDT need 1 round to be crowned champions. TMG need to win 6 rounds in a row to take it to overtime.
Or they could lose to an eco, a Glock eco. That'd be the funniest thing ever. It's going to be a B rush with the smoke. That
would put these kids into depression. You know that, right?
Yeah, that would. Yeah. It's a B rush with the smoke, I think. No, they're not going to go for that. Flash as well on Hell. A pure cat rush, I think.
They have the one
AKS
flash
by himself.
AKS. Oh, he misses the shot. AKS peeks out. Milan's one. Runs out of bullets. Oh, they're going to swarm him.
Again,
they have
no support. No support. I don't understand this. Why are they playing solo plays on an anti-eco? And they give an op. If you're playing close cat, there should be somebody close door supporting you.
Close
right?
mid. Always someone close mid.
Yeah, that's like basic Counter-Strike, at least in my books.
And now they have an op, and obviously it's in the hands of Spawn. They just had Glocks, man, like Glocks. 1 P250 on Hellranger, that's about it. And Spawn just spotting tunnels. And that could have been a misplay. One thing I've realized is the money read from TMG has been kind of atrocious this entire game.
Yeah. This op on Spawn could be the game changer right now. If I was Spawn, I would just be like, okay, let me work towards B and maybe try to kill somebody deep platform, or let me work slowly up long and try to get pot shots at A. You know, either one.
Kavish and Hellranger making a little bit of noise towards tunnels, trying to draw some reaction from TMG. TMG haven't made a sound yet so far, though.
I think Haku Moon was in the right spot. Now, when they know, right? For example, okay, you know there's an op on the enemy. You should be playing in spots where you can't get picked by the opper.
Haku heard Antidote go towards lower tunnels.
Did he? He's not rotating though.
He dropped down and he's waiting. And Spawn's got the op. The P90? Oh,
at least playing this off.
And Haku, the timing is off. There's an op there, and Elite playing it smart there, but he's going to get taken down. Spawn's going to find Elite. Not like this. Not like this. And Marshall with a shot through the door. He finds Kavish, but Spawn's alive with the op. And TMG, are they going to lose to a freaking Glock Eco is a question here. Kavish with the rifle, Spawn with the op as well. He doesn't know where they are. And Kavish does a lot of damage. And it's going to be the round here. 1 man remaining, Marshall. And it's going to be the game. D2D are your champions, ladies and gentlemen. 16-9. And they win it 2-0. Well, TMG shit the bed.
Yeah, that was the last round as well. Any plays you're making at aggro cat, you need support. Either behind you on cat or close mid.
And well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
And playing with the P90 at the backup platform.
Yep, so please do give a big round of applause for your champions, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be DARE2DREAM. They will be the champions. The Champions Challenger Cup #2. And of course, TMG, nice try. GG, well played.
All right, everybody. We have a new winners in the house for CSGO. D2D, DARE2DREAM people. Go back home with the prize money and the glory. Victorious as ever since the first round. Joy on their faces. All right. As you can see, the teams are absolutely in shock. Yeah, flashing jersey. Hellranger, we'll get back to you. First, I'd like the TMG team here. Akshay and gang, everybody. Guys, Haku. Come. Chop gaming. All right, so we're waiting for Haku to come. So people, can we have, before we go on to them, a huge round of applause for TMG people. Came a long way defeated India's best CSGO team to make it in the finals. Sadly, the dream lives. But tonight, it's going to be a soul lost day for you. I know there's going to be a lot of tabletop conversations about, okay, this went wrong, this was spamming killer, whatever. What went wrong?
Firstly, I'd like to say that it was not our day. They played a really better game. They read us, they watched our demos, knew how we were playing. They countered us. And also, to top it off, it wasn't in our favor at all. We playing with a substitute. He tried his best. He played really well. But at the end of the day, they were the better team.
So, Akshay, I'd like to ask you, do you think okay, it's very wrong to ask, but do you think the lack of Prashant was half the reason why this game transpired this way? Come on, he's the team captain. You got to give that to him.
Did you just say half? I would say it was like 90% of the reason. So the whole fact behind the game is our game is very stale. So all the teams that we played against, they were playing very bad CS and we were playing little bad CS. So Prashant is the one that fixes the game for us. So Hellranger countered us completely on both the maps. So there's no question about that. It is very hard for us to read it. Pra would have probably read it and told us how to fix it. So without him, we are probably playing very bad CS. So he was the he would probably be the reason that we could actually counter them. We tried our best. Best was not enough today.
Well, fair point, fair point. I know for a fact Prashant is going to get badgered later in the hotel. No, I'm just kidding. But Prashant and Blair, I'll be speaking to you, so don't go off stage. But first of all, thank you guys for gracing the event. Well played, guys. Well played. Can we once again hear it for Team TNG, people? So well played, well played. Haku there. Some amazing skills. Jumping around the map, left, right, center. Ninja moves. For those who don't know who Haku is, that man there, who's got a very sad look on his face. I feel bad. But Prashant, Blair, can we have you here? So you've been at this since the very beginning, okay? You know how it was unfolding by match. Blair said, you know, it's going to make a huge difference with Prashant not on the team. It is understandable. It's a very fair point. You are the team captain. But at the end of the day, you know, it was pretty much a fair play. Both the teams tried to give it everything they had. You saw the match slightly swing into TMG's favor, but DARE2DREAM slightly, like, you know, overpowered them. What do you have to say about this match?
I'll be honest about it. Like, TMG are a good team, but we don't have your captain with you, the guy who calls everything. And the thing with TMG are they have a lot of very good aimers, very good players, but so do DARE2DREAM. And DARE2DREAM, they have a very good in-game leader. I would personally love to see this guy play with TMG just to see the battle of the minds, because DARE2DREAM, they outplayed TMG. It's not about out-aiming them. They outplayed them because they were able to read them like a book. They had complete control of the game. There was never a stage in which we were like, oh, TMG's going to come back here. It was always like DARE2DREAM had complete control, and that's what happens when you have 5 raw aimers and you don't have your captain with you.
That's a fair point, fair point. Prashant, to you now. What do you have to say about today's loss? Your team made it to the finals. You were casting, you saw the game unfold the way it was. Somewhere during the casting, I know it would have passed through your heart. Oh no, that could have not been a kill.
They shouldn't have made that mistake, X, Y, Z. I was just like, I could see, I mean, obviously, it's hindsight. While watching the game and seeing the bigger picture, obviously, I have a bigger picture, so I can be, oh, they're making silly mistakes. But maybe in the match, I might have also fallen for the tricks that Hellranger was pulling off. Especially a few of them on Mirage. Hats off to Hellranger and his team. They played some really good Counter-Strike. He did some really smart fakes and all that. I feel like on Dust 2, TMG's pick, they were a bit mentally out of the game. They're a bit scared of D2D because they were in their head, they're like, oh, Hell knows all our tricks and he's countering it. So they were already trying to counter Hell, but Hell was just playing simple Counter-Strike and exploiting that. Yeah.
That was textbook gaming. That I agree with. But thanks a lot, guys. You've been at it since the beginning. It's been a pleasure having you here, hosting and casting on our live streams and today at the event and yesterday too. Thanks a lot, guys. Can we hear it for the casters, people? So then, Blair and Prashant, captain for TMG and also Dota CSGO caster. Why? I always say Dota 2 caster, damn it. Okay, but CSGO caster also, one of the best this country could have seen. Now, I need the winning team. Can we have on stage D2D people, winners for CSGO finale at ESL India Premiership Challenger 2. Clinch the title. Well played, boy. Well played. I'm like shouting myself hoarse. Like, I'm so excited. No, it's half the shouting because you guys had like such near-death moments. Okay. I know who all were here before this match started. Can I have a show of hands? Did you hear what this guy said before the match started? Does anybody remember? I'll repeat it. He said, we came here to win. I don't know what the fuss is all about. We are winning. Right now, I'm standing with the winning team, and guess who's on my right-hand side? The same dude. So, Hell Ranger, how was the match? Give me inside scoop, man.
Well, the match was pretty good. TMG gave us a good fight. But we expected us to win. If we would have lost, that would have been a shame because they were without their IGL Prashant. It's been 3 years since we have won a major title. We have never won a major title. So it's been 3 years since me and Blair formed the team. And finally it came. So it feels good.
Yeah, of course. For those who don't know, Sudhain Blair was once a part of DARE2DREAM. And, well, Hell Ranger, well captained. So anything specific you have to talk about your teammates, considering it's a team game? Anything your team, you want to talk about your team?
Well, firstly, congratulations to my team, myself, and I'd like to say that all of my team players did exceptionally well, and without them, we couldn't have won, even though I was the caller, but it's all the elements combined that make a team. So you can't take 5-star players and make a team. You need to have a proper structure. That is what I have here, and that is why we have won.
All right, that's a fair point, but before I let you guys go off stage, I need to ask you one last thing. Now, you're going to lift the trophy sometime later, you take the prize money home, and you get to appear in the Masters in Delhi. Now, what is it for the Masters that's going to up your game?
As I said again, we are there to win as well.
Okay, can we hear it for D2D people? Dare to dream. Take home the 9 lakh prize pool money's portion, because there's Dota 2 also. They always invade. Yes, that's about gaming. But yes, people, this is the winning team here at the ESL India Premiership Challenger 2. And right now, we had awesome casters, we had awesome gameplays. Now, we have something very special, which requires skill. Trust me, it takes a lot of skill. You need to know a lot of things. You need to spend time, effort, and monies. Trust me, it's costly to cosplay. Yes, you guessed it right. We have the cosplay competition happening, and we have been creating a challenge and talking about it since the day one we started here. And I've been telling that if you're cosplaying as a Dota 2 character or a CSGO character, and if you're judged as the winner, you stand a chance to win a trip to ESL 1 Genting, Malaysia. So now, let's check if our cosplayers are ready. In the meantime, stick around, don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting tide, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night.
All right, people. So now we're back up, and welcome to everybody who's here and who's sitting at home being lazy on a nice Sunday and watching us live on Twitch because they happen to be one of our broadcasting partners. Now, we're going to have a cosplay competition here, cosplay tournament, and I've been saying it since day one, since we began here at this stage, that we're going to have a cosplay competition which, if anybody who's dressed as a Dota 2 or a CSGO character comes here, registers with us, and takes part in the competition, and if they win it, they get a chance to go to ESL 1 Genting, Malaysia, as whatever cosplay they're cosplaying as, or something better. Depends on them. So, to be the judges, first of all, let me introduce to you the managing director of ESL 1 India, the guy who makes this dream alive and true for every single gamer in the crowd and who's been here on the stage already, Mr. Akshat Rathi. Can I have you on stage, please? And can we hear a loud applause for this guy? What's wonderful man, creates a crazy event where gamers like us throng and live our dream of seeing esports on the big screen, just like our parents sat down during India, Pakistan and India, Sri Lanka matches and saw, hey, the crowd is waving at the big screen. I can see myself. So Akshat, how does it feel to be behind this big phenomena in the country?
Well, you're saying it's big. I actually believe this is, it's okay, it's becoming bigger, but you watch what happens next year. We've got great partners. We're going to be doing so much more of this. We'll have Delhi, we'll have Bombay, we'll have Bangalore, we'll have 600 cities that we're going to be doing with Mountain Dew. So something like this is coming to every city in India next year, and we're super proud of it. And yeah, well, it's all to you gamers out there. If you love gaming, love us, I think you're the coolest community in the world. So big shout out to you guys.
Thank you, Akshat. Thank you. Kind words indeed. I'll ask you to take a seat and call on my next judge. Now, this man is intense. Intense because when I had a computer for the first time, it was from, like, my CPU belonged to this brand. Okay, that's how I came into, like, gaming. My first ever game was, like, Dave. I died incessantly. I was a noob at it. The game became cancer. I quit gaming, and then I burnt my PC. Just like FPS Russia. I'm just kidding. I did not. My dad would have killed me. But let me take this opportunity to call on stage Mr. Vinay Shetty, MD of Azus India, people. Can we hear it for him? Whoa, what's up? Wonderful to have you here, sir. So how does it feel to be at this event, man? I mean, CSGO, Counter-Strike has happened, Dota happened, we had Clash Royale, we had Just Dance happening sometime later, and now we have this kick-ass cosplay competition happening. How does it feel to be here?
It's cool. I think you can see this out here. This is what the euphoria is needed for esports in India. And I think thanks to all the participants, all the players, winning or losing, you did a good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinay. I'll ask you to take a seat. And now, I know a lot of people are familiar. It was pretty amusing. This thing happened to me some time ago. My colleague, who's also cosplaying, I'll introduce her on stage. She was standing here and a couple of guys asked me, hey, is that Neha Novocaine? No, dude, that is not Neha Novocaine. That is Cosplay Genie out in Shariari. Crystal Maiden, people. Can we hear it for her? Okay, Aurin, now you are a renowned name in the cosplaying community. I can see all these cosplayers looking at you with reverence. Senpai, senpai, yes, please have mercy. All right, so you've been in this for quite a long time. And this is one of the biggest platforms where one of the winners from these people who we're going to pick from gets to go to Malaysia, ESL 1 Genting. What's your take on that?
Well, I think it's amazing. The opportunity itself is so big that these guys can actually go outside and represent India in a community that actually loves cosplayers and gaming. So it's a really good opportunity, and I love that these guys are here representing the community, not just for cosplay, but for Dota 2 as well.
Well, shout out to every single cosplayer, irrespective of whether they win or not, because I'm an unbiased host. All right, Aaron, so let's start by calling them on stage. I'll ask you to be here on the side so that you don't block their way. So let's take this opportunity. I think I know, oh yeah, I know this character. So let me take this opportunity to call on stage the guy who's cosplaying as Terrorblade. Woo, 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 woo. TB people, we have TB in the house, and he's got blades also. Damn. Okay, let me look. Ah! I'm dead. No, I'm not. That was overexcitement. But where are your mirror images, brother?
Yeah, sorry.
Where are your mirror images?
What?
Your mirror images, mirror.
No, I'm the only one.
You're the only. Achha, you haven't farmed enough right now. Okay, I get the drift. But what is your name?
My name is Shahbaz Ahmad.
Shahbaz Ahmad, people cosplaying to you as Terror Blade. Can we hear it for Shahbaz? Nice. All right, TV, may I ask you to come here to this side of the stage. Watch the screen. Come. Aaron, you should help the man. All right. Now, one of my friends back in Bombay, when I used to live there, I was in pub gaming, and he always asked me to pick this character. It's a good support. When things go awry, you can nuke the hell out of the opponent, man. You just need a blink, and you just need the ulti. I'm talking about Vengeful Spirit, people. Can we hear for her? Wenji. All right, Wenji. Shit, that's scary, man. The look. Okay, revenge is in her eyes. What's her name?
I'm Sana.
Louder.
Sana,
people, can we hear it for her? Impeccable detailing here. So, Sana, how long have you been cosplaying?
Actually, this is my third cosplay.
Third cosplay. And this detailing, we should hear one more shout out for her. Do it, guys. Yep. So, tell me, what brings you to Comic-Con this year as Vengeful? Why Vengeful?
I'm just crazy about her. There is nothing I don't like about her. I mean, as a person, I'm quite vengeful, so.
Beware. Well said. Thank you, Wenji. This side. Come. We'll get our other cosplayers on. Okay. This is a very fun-filled event. Nice move, Akshat. Thank you. So, how many of you guys were watching the Dota matches earlier? Yesterday, I'm talking about. Can I have a show of hands? You were watching. Obviously you were watching, man. Jesus. Okay, you were watching. Did you guys see TA play? Did you see Templar Assassin play? You know what? We should get Templar Assassin on stage. Can we have you on stage? TA. Come. Okay, now I'm unable to understand. Where the hell are your psionic blades? Without them, what is the use? Why you do this? Okay, fine. Okay, we'll begin with the normal question. What is your name? June, right? June. Okay. Is that Dota language? I don't know.
No, my real name.
Jum. Okay, I'm just going to end up saying Jum. Okay. Okay, so can we hear it for Jum, people? Amazingly done. Okay, so tell me, why TA? Why Templar Assassin?
Because she's one of my favorite characters, and this is the first year that I learned.
Okay, so I'm very sure you guys would not have heard her. So this is one of her favorite characters, right? And you always prefer playing with TA, I'm presuming?
I'm more of a support player, but I learned TA first, that's why.
Oh, so this is interesting. She doesn't play support and EA was the first hero you learned, right? Okay, a huge shout out for June people. First hero she ever played. And now today, living the dream as a cosplayer for that hero. Alright, moving on. I'm very sure. Who were here yesterday? Raise hands. Raise hands. Who also today's Dota 2 finale? Are there council team members here in the crowd? There are none. Alright, I'm very sure they're missing a side because the hero they played has come to life. Skylar's Mage people. Skyrath. Wait, there's something wrong here. Wait, hold camera, hold that thought. Where the hell is that flying rooster? How can you escape? Oh, oh my God, he's bald. You know what? Clapped. Who clapped? You. I can see you clap, no? Bro, I will get back to you later, okay? We need to have a mano, okay? There are a lot of issues here, okay? People just mark that guy, okay? Be careful. Okay, buddy. Come here, come here, come here. Come next. Okay. Why are you deploying bomb? Escaping velocity. Okay then. All right. Okay, okay. Hey, neutral, 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 neutral. No, oh shit. Save me. Okay, okay. Acha, this is to another level of. This is another level. This is. I'm neutral. I'm blocking. Arey yaar, dur raho. This is bad. Okay, okay. Counter terrorists win. All right. All right. अरे रजनीकांत मत बन भाई मर गया वो मर गया he's done grenade is mine okay no take it I should not take a grenade especially when it's live and living on the ground. Please, अपनी सुरक्षा अपने हाथों. Okay. अरे आजा भाई SAS. Please come. Okay. First buddy, tell me your name. What's your name?
My name is Yogesh.
I have a way to it. No, I'm not going to remove it. I know SAS can't remove it.
My name is Yogesh.
Achha, we can't hear him. That was a very fair attempt. His name is Yogesh. Right? Okay, so Yogesh, you are from Bangalore?
No, I'm from Maharashtra.
You're from Maharashtra. Where?
Maharashtra, Solapur.
Solapur, people. Any Maharashtra? Oh my God, Solapur. Bro. I know I like broken Marathi, but I'll tell you. Ata fakta, bro. Intense. How many people are from Maharashtra here? भाऊ अस्सल भाऊ है यार एक नंबर okay so tell me now why CT just because he was being terrorist
No, I'm playing Mirage and Inferno more like that. That's why I like it.
okay so you play Mirage and Inferno mostly and you like to play CT in that's why you picked it up. Okay, so how long have you been cosplaying?
It's about 3 months.
3 months ago you started cosplaying. This is your first cosplay?
No, it's my fourth cosplay.
Fourth cosplay. All right, wonderful. One last question. Why SAS? Why not any other CT faction? A favorite costume in that, just because you like the gas mask. I know you. Chee. Okay, fine. All right. Wonderfully done. Can we hear it for the CTSS cosplayer, people? Damn it. My throat has gone. Okay, I've been shouting myself hoarse. So much excitement. I'm sweating. Look at me. Okay, and it's not even that hot. Maybe it is because these people are raising the heat. Okay, it is hot. I can see my man here sweating too. I can see you, man. All right, so judges, I think my cosplayers are up on stage. Out in Shariari, be the courier. It's not every day you see Crystal Maiden becoming courier between Uru heroes. Supplying wards. Acha, support. Please support my vein. Tell me. Okay. I'm going to make it suspicious so that everybody thinks that we are choosing somebody else. Because I think it was pretty much evident from the beginning, right? So are we sure about this? Lock kar diya jaye. Lock kar diya jaye. Okay then. Angutha mil chuka hai mujhe. So people, I'm going to throw it to you. Who's going to win? Wait a second. I'll make it easy. How many of you people see hip-hop battles? You know what they do? They take the name of the guy and they ask the crowd to cheer for them. Whoever cheers the loudest wins. Fair, right? Fair. So I'm going to start from that side because that was the first. It's fair, right? Terrorblade, people. Vengeful Spirit. Templar Assassin. Boo back, okay? You can't do this. All right. Skyrath Mesh. Okay, that was too much of Kamehameha in sound version, okay? Okay. Akshat, forgive me. I'm going to say this on stage, but because there's a terrorist brother here, say it with me. Kashmir hamara hai. Kashmir hamara hai. That is called role playing like a terrorist. So how many were the terrorists, man? All right. My buddy SAS. No, you're not a part of this. Go. Shoo. No, okay. Just for kicks. How many for cosplay genie? Oh, I get the word. Okay then. Apparently I can't be trusted with powers. So I'm going to tell you the winner. Shall I break the suspense? Skyrath Mesh, people, wins the trip to ESL 1 Genting, Malaysia. Bobbing up and down. Yeah, I think it's a nice toe exercise. You want to do the exercise on stage? Come. You should come. You should do. We should make the audience also bob. Okay, let's do it for like 2 minutes. Okay. हवा में उड़ता जाए मेरा लाल है मुर्गा. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, buddy, how does it feel? 2 days straight wins.
Obviously, it feels good, man. I can't complain after all. After all.
You can't complain. All right, Akshat, you want to come ahead and congratulate the guy? Go for it. All right, people. So let's hear it once again for the winner of the cosplay competition here at the ESL Arena, Skyrath Mesh, people. And one huge shout out to everybody who's on stage. Can we hear it collectively from your people? Little louder. Hey. Dude, this woman has more collective energy than you guys. Do it, man. Shout louder. That's how you shout, man. I don't need to teach you how to shout. Thank you, people. Thank you, cosplayers. Yes, what? Okay, he has something to say. Skyrath has something to say apart from pacawing. Okay.
I'm sorry again, Vengeful. I betrayed you.
I have no hand to play in this. Isme videshi taakton ka haath hai. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Thank you, Vinay. Amazing having you on stage. Akshat, pleasure having you on stage. Okay, Now, people, I will ask you to move off stage. Okay, don't hit me. This is scary. Okay. Oh my God. SAS has taken off the gas mask. He can't take it. It's cancer. Okay. All right. Well played, boy. Well played. I'll definitely take the gun later. I might find utilizations for it. Okay, people. So now we have something big coming up. Can you tell me what it is? Nobody. 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 Not even you. I thought I had hope in you. No. Games got done. I thought your son was filling you in like all the dope here. Like, oh, this is the CS team. No. Fail, man. Okay, we're going to have at the main stage the Just Dance competition. Okay, and whoever wins gets shitload of prizes, man. There's like prize pool money. There's goodie bags. And that's happening at the main stage in some time. So I would request you to loiter around and be there so you can be a part of it and take back home the prize. I'm just the guy being the messenger. Nothing more, nothing less. I hope you had a great time watching the games live. Right now we're going to be taking a short break. After we come back with Just Dance at the main stage. So we'll see you there.
it, but we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions, the champions.